Haley,
Hello.
he was eating dry food a minute ago.
Excuse me, hoof. Fuck.
Dude, I don't give two. I really don't care anymore.
Any more about what?
This dude I'm talking to, like, all he's been doing is like sending me pictures of like his vacation and stuff, and that's literally it. We haven't really been talking much. I'm just like,
That's better than the text messages I've been getting. I've been mostly getting, hey, your account's been hacked. Click here to fix it. I'm like, oh, really?
you want to
Huh?
trade me?
Yeah, actually I do. It's really annoying.
Because I just blocked that shit. Or I might fall for it.
No, never click on a link. Ever. 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 Ever.
I thought that you were getting another text message that they were short-staffed at the hospital tonight, Mackenzie.
Oh my god. Kyle, my manager, texted me. Oh, I just wanted to say hi, you're funny. He said, any chance you want to come in at 3 p.m. today and be the third COVID nurse? Why the hell would I want to come in on my day off and be the third COVID nurse?
No.
Explain to me that, when I get to technically work pretty much 4 days in a row this week. Oh, Kyle's nice and I love him, and he tries to bribe me with food to stay over, but no, that's not happening.
Kyle is actually Claire's son.
No, that's Dan.
Oh, no, Dan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He does the same shit, though.
Dan?
Mm-hmm. From what I heard.
Dan's not... You have to get on his good side for him to be okay. He's just kind of lazy. I've like been working with him for like 3 years. Text Crystal.
I'm here, by the way.
All right. Let's do it. Badass. All right.
Booze.
Let's
Crystal,
do
whenever
it.
you're ready to go.
Yeah,
I was born ready.
Want to learn
It's King Olo and who? By the way, who?
Wrath. I don't know. I don't
His wife. Who's King Olo's wife? What's her name?
Mira.
King Olo, the Merchant King.
Marissa.
His name is Alexandru Olo de la Vasqua. His wife is Maritza. His brother is Florian. Daughter is Annabella. Jaco was the whipping boy, who's now a Commodore. And you haven't met his advisor. So that's all you guys know now.
We did not even know Yako was a Commodore.
Did not. I should not have told you that. Oh well.
I was like, why are you giving us all this information?
We knew something about him.
He was the whipping boy, that was it. And
I thought we knew something that...
have liked him.
You guys had a fling.
Why are you telling us all this stuff?
Do what?
Because we already went that far.
Thought we did.
We did.
I hinted. Yeah, I thought we did too.
No, he said, like, he thought Sindel maybe liked him, but he didn't know.
Oh.
I don't think so.
No.
I have it in writing.
Okay. Milo, come here. Heather's coming back. He's packing back his car. To buy more food for you. You furry butt.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty then. You said you wanted to speak to Aaliyah before the night was over, Adrian?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I do too.
You guys want to do it together? Or you want to do the download separately? Like, what are you doing here?
How do you want to do this? Want to do it together, or do you want to do it separately?
I'm gonna try to talk to her separately because I have some. I want to see something.
Okay.
Understood.
Feedback loop's all it is. Someone's really hot in the microphone. It could be the fact I'm using my speaker and and Mike,
Yeah.
and somebody, I'm not
like I
gonna
say
say
names,
has a
has a
loudspeaker.
loudspeaker.
No, what it was is that you were on here and on my phone at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Chloe,
Chloe,
what do you have?
I'm
Hearing
hearing myself.
myself.
I'm
too.
sorry. Give me a second.
It's Twilight Zone.
Oh, go.
Is that better? Yep.
Aw.
There we go. Can you hear me, Crystal?
All right, cool.
Maybe.
Power.
All right.
There we go. Good. Here we go. All right then.
Let's do it.
What do you want to say to her?
I think you should go first, Aaron.
Of course, I'm gonna go first.
Well, the night's winding down. Sorry, the sun is setting and the party is kind of getting up. Adria and Crystal, both of you guys roll your insight checks for me.
I got an 18.
18.
Ooh.
I'm gonna actually have to look. Eight or 9.
9. Crystal, you get the feeling that this is not a normal party. Adria, you know this is not. This is the prelude to a war party. This just has you're hearing too many things. You're seeing too many things. That's just raising red flags left and right. Sharpening of weapons, typical barbarian bouts of strength and contest and shit like that. Occasionally you'll come across someone just having sex. It's a little on the wild side. They're pumping themselves up. You get the strangest feeling for it. And something else suspicious about it is that fact that Tazir and his brother have been talking quietly and away from everything else. Drinking, of course, but they've been talking almost as if they're strategizing. That would be your best guess from what you've seen. All right, Aaron, you walk over to the druidess who is by the campfire. You hear rowdiness, the usual barbarian party sounds. Crap like that. What do you want to say to her?
I want to pick up this conversation where we left it off earlier.
Where we leave it off earlier? Which
She
part?
had actually called me out and said that I was a princess and all this
Yeah.
other stuff, and that my sister was looking for me.
Oh.
Okay. So what do you want to say to her? As you approach, she just stares at you. You can tell this person she's royalty. Even though she's covered in mud right now, with little horns coming out of her, antler horns coming out of her skull, which is a sign that she is deep into her class. Hair's matted and almost dreadlocked. It's just so filthy.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to also be confident. You know what I mean? Like that she's
Got you.
happy in her role. So what do you want to say to her?
I wanted to ask you about the comment you made about my sister looking for me. Just want to figure out how much you know.
Well, I know quite a bit. What do you specifically wish to know? That's the real question here.
Of course. Typical Chris fashion. Fuck.
You
I
wish
wanna
to know
know
she
how-
hunts you, but she does hunt you, and you know this. The bounty is quite large.
Not a surprise. How did you figure out it was me? It's been a
Don't-
decade.
You would not remember,
What?
but I have attended your court before.
Okay.
As a visiting royalty from my own family.
Okay, don't shut that door all the way. He's in here.
You were a child. I recognize you instantly. You have the same look. And plus, we all know your story.
You sure you know the right one?
It would depend. Whose versions of the truth is truly true?
The psychopaths are mine?
I will tell you this. There was a power play, and you lost. Simple as that. And now she's removing any and all competition. She wishes to secure her place on the throne. And she cannot do that while you are still alive. You are a credible threat to that. And I'm sure if many of her crimes were known, they should be cast down. But that is not for me. That is something you must do. I've walked away from those silly things, living a life of quality. I find this out here far more enriching to one's soul. And she kind of looks at you, almost waiting for you to ask the next question. Question you really want to ask.
Question mark.
How do I take down my sister?
Preferably with cunning and a plan. I'm sure the path will reveal itself to you in time. She is slowly unwinding. Have you been to your country recently?
I can't go back.
So that's a no. You wouldn't recognize it. It has changed. Not for the better, I would feel. My father has cut ties with them. He has nothing to do with them anymore.
That's for the best.
No, your people will suffer. Strike that. They are suffering. If you're going to do something, I would suggest you do it quickly. But that is from one member of a royal house to another. I cannot speak for my family, but you have earned the respect of Raza's brother, and that is not an easy thing to get. In need, you should be there.
I'm
But
glad that I
not
have
my
access.
family,
No.
not my kingdom. I do not speak for them. I can
I
only
wouldn't
speak
ask.
for myself.
So I've been having this dream, and I was hoping that you could help me interpret it.
I am no astrologer or dream interpreter or mystic of that art, but I will try my best.
All right, so I'll go ahead and tell her about the whole me drowning thing and all of that. I'm gonna have to, because I can't remember exactly what happened.
No,
in the
that's fine.
notes.
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
You explain to her the dream as best you can, leaving out no detail to how you emotionally felt, how you felt the presence of something else there with you, and the real sensation of choking. Aaliyah looks over at you. How long have these dreams been happening?
About a week.
Since you started this journey?
Getting more vividly detailed by the day.
Maybe Misha is speaking through Mother Tree. I do not know. But I don't think what you're dreaming is a dream. We heard rumors.
Rumors of what?
You drowning. It was an accident in the bathtub. And believe me when I tell you that accident is not something that... Imagine air quotes, if you will. Can you guess who the culprit, the suspect was?
You don't even need to mention it.
Those are the rumors that fly around court. I do not miss such things.
Nor do I.
Infanticide is not something I've ever been fond of, but it is effective in what it does. You wish to eliminate your rivalries, you kill them. But those are the rumors that we heard, that she tried to drown you. And for a moment, she did drown you. You were dead. That's what we heard. And then suddenly you came back. It was written off as an accident. I believe a chambermaid was killed, executed, and a security guard for lack of judgment. But there's not my kingdom, not my family. All I know is the gossip of the kids.
That is enough for me. I appreciate your time. I think another member of my party would like to speak with you, though.
Yes, I've been waiting on this.
I'll go grab her for you.
Ta,
Did she say ta?
ta,
Ta.
ta, ta.
You toy bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so I go and grab Aetherius, and that way she can go ahead and talk to Aaliyah.
Sorry, my dog's like tearing up shit. What are you doing?
Just grab him!
Alright. No, he's just like getting in his little toy basket, digging around looking for something. Alright, anyway. What is she wearing? That might sound strange, but what is she wearing?
She's wearing road leathers that are. She's covered in mud, like the rest of Clan Ratha. They're just covered in mud. Their horses are covered in mud. Imagine Woodstock '99. Did you ever see photos of that? Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. The 9 Inch Nail show. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. So yeah, they're covered. They're fucking covered in mud. You think she's wearing road leathers? You know, you do notice that she has antlers growing out of her skull.
Okay, this is my question. This is what I want to do, but I don't know if it's gonna work because she's wearing like actual like armor. I would like to like go for a handshake
Mm-hmm.
and like either like remove some mud or something to see if she also has a mark from the
mark. Okay. I don't know how you're gonna pull that off. That would be a sleight of hand.
She's
Or
got
you just-
that.
You can just.
I have a
straight
little
up ask
bit.
her.
I'm saying you've got it. It's in your toolbox of things.
So it's up to you. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna.
Wait.
Unless you
Could
do
she
that like a
mage hand
Roman,
that shit?
you know.
I
I didn't
mean,
notice it.
it would be on her forearm, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like inner
Don't know.
forearm or outer?
You don't know.
Like the whole thing, I
Yeah,
think.
let me just remove that for you.
Like I was hoping she was in like some kind of robe where I could just like throw the sleeve back, but she's not.
I mean-
so
If she's just coated in mud, is it wet or is it dry?
Mixture of both.
I mean, you can always do the go to shake her hand, and as you do, like grasp this part of her arm.
You can
Yeah,
do a
Roman
gentleman's
style.
handshake like,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then pull it. Yeah.
I mean, you can try if you want.
That just sounds like you just that it's not a good idea.
I mean, it's okay. It's all gonna be about the roles, man. So
You're just
Well, I don't
role playing
know.
it. Just own it. Go for it.
like I said, if you want to do that, go for it. Do it. It's up to you.
How about we do it this way? I'll go in for like the old like the fisherman handshake or whatever you want to call it, and just
Mhm.
maybe I don't know. Can I sense any maybe Arcana check it instead to see if I
Yes.
can
Like that.
feel anything?
Exactly. Okay. That's gonna require sleight of hand or deception. Which one are you better at? I'm feeling generous
definitely-
in this.
Well, I mean, if I were to Arcana check just to feel for magic or some kind of marking, then that's. But if it's sleight of hand, I have +2. If it's deception, it's -1. I'm not trying to do anything malicious. I just want to.
Well, then it's not deception. You're just trying to be a sneaky bitch.
Well, deception doesn't
Don't-
necessarily mean malicious. I mean,
Your
Right.
intents are malicious. Where your malicious comes from. So if you have good intent, still it could backfire. You know.
I mean, I
If you
could be
read the
trying.
joke. Oh,
I
sorry.
could
Go
be
ahead.
trying to plan a surprise party, and it's still deception.
That's fair.
So it's up to you. If you want to
Surprise
try
parties
that.
are evil. I don't like surprises.
I'm not even gonna make it a high DC for that. I'm gonna make it a DC of 12, just because. Why the fuck not? No, 11. There we go. So yeah.
So what am I
wanna see what
rolling?
happens.
And what is happening?
You're rolling your
I
Sleight
want to
of
just
hand.
know she's a Varden before I like launch into the Varden like questionnaire.
All right. All right.
This is even better. I like that one.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it. Roll me a muddier.
Sleight of
Much
hand.
muddier. Hey, roll me a sleight of hand. Roll me a 20. I think it's
11.
I got a 14.
got a 14. Had you failed that, I'd have made that the funniest shit in the whole fucking planet.
But I did.
She would have taken it as you were hitting on her, and she probably would have taken you up on it.
Hey, we're about to go to war. Then I'm not sure about that, but
All right.
What?
You do the Roman style or fisherman style handshake, how you say it. You do feel your new buddy kind of tingle, emotionally excited. You don't feel anything on the hand, on the arm.
like
that you
physically.
grasp. Physically, you don't feel anything. But your buddy got excited.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Are your spidey senses are tingling?
Hold on, I'm typing. Sorry.
No worries.
I'll just make a whole bunch of stupid ass comments in the background.
You're the peanut gallery. We get it.
Actually, while she's typing, Mackenzie, Aaron, and Crystal, what are you guys doing?
I want to try to learn Clan Rotha language. So
Okay.
bad.
Okay, who are you learning it from?
Probably
Do
Rotha.
you just want to
maybe?
do you want to do like a 13th warrior? We just listen to everybody talk.
Can I learn the language that way?
Does she even know what the 13th warrior is?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm a baby.
Watch it. That's all I have to say. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a pretty
One
good,
of the
it's a pretty
best
good
movies.
movie. Yeah, it really is. It's really good. Essentially, there's a scene in the movie where the Arab guy is forced with Scandinavian people. He can't speak the language, so he learns their language by listening to them on a long journey. So yeah, you can do it that way. You can also try to interact with them. If you interact, though, I want a charisma check from you.
Ooh, shit.
In fact, no. All three of you, except for Adria, give me a charisma check.
Oh
I
goodness.
do a trick.
Fuck.
Does this add the pluses?
Add whatever you want.
21.
21,
Oh.
19.
19.
If I can cross my leg.
Sorry, I ended up going back to the Elvish dice and I'm having issues. 18, sir.
18. Okay, so you all passed the peer pressure check
Cool.
because they're all trying to get you to drink. So it's up to you if you want to drink with them or not. After so many drinks, you will require a constitution check because they do not drink light shit. I modeled these guys after myself. It's 9% up. That's all we do, baby. High gravity. So it's up to you if you want to drink with them. You'll probably learn more words, Mackenzie. And
will do
Adrian,
it.
Aaron and Crystal, you'll probably make more friends by drinking with them.
Instead
But
of drinking
you're in
with
control.
them, I'm gonna play for them.
Okay.
I have a djembe.
Okay.
So instead of being, a drunk with them, I'm going to join in their festivities.
All right. You pull out your jambe and you start doing your
Going to
thing.
town.
A couple of other of the Clan Rotha soldiers, they are impressed. They start jamming with you, and you've gained their respect. You pick up their songs relatively fast. No idea what they're saying, but if it's a typical barbarian war party, then they're probably chanting about living and killing and doing all that shit. You have no idea,
And I'll
but
at
they
least-
respect you.
I'll at least have a drink, but I'm not necessarily going
Yeah.
to be drinking much.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of that check was to see if they would influence you because you're around a bunch of barbarians who have high intimidation scores. And intimidation is not just do what I say, drink this, shit like that. So you guys all passed. So it's up to you if you want to drink with them or not. So since
I'll do it.
you do it, all right,
Yeah, not a lot, but
not a lot.
because
You're in control
what
now.
Sindel happens.
Yeah, I also, well, wait, does this actually go off of my character's tolerance for alcohol or Aaron's tolerance for alcohol?
Your
Because there's a
characters.
significant difference.
Your characters.
I hear you, Aaron. I hear you.
Bad.
I still can't look at a bottle of Jameson and not think of you. If I don't know why. I don't know why. Can't figure that out. Every time
Oh,
I see
you
a
mean
bottle of
how I
Jameson,
did
I'm
like
oh, Jameson.
5 double shots and I was still standing and singing and doing cartwheels in the parking lot?
Impressive, man.
Invite me next time. I need to see this.
When
It
Bean
is-
Days opens again, and well, fucking Jeff's not there anymore. He left. He left before the
he did.
pandemic, which kind of sucks because that's a weird story in itself. That is a really weird story. Apparently, I did his wedding in Las Vegas before I ever met this guy.
Yes.
I printed the photo. My initials are on the back of his fucking photo. He went to our chapel.
He was so
I shit
cool.
you not.
Also gave us a lot of free drinks.
Oh, dude, he was so awesome. How many times I'd be sitting there after class? He goes, Chris, do you like this? I'm like, is it free? Because of course. I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Of course not
I
going to
love
say
it.
no
It's
to
my
something
favorite.
free.
You had me at free, baby. All right. All right.
So
AJ,
yeah, it's not Aaron's tolerance, it's Rena's tolerance, which is
Rena's
bullshit.
Yeah. So but like I said, you passed your checks, so you have control.
Okay,
My
good.
problem's the opposite direction.
You have a low tolerance.
You've seen me. You've seen
Yeah,
me drinking.
I have. I
Yeah.
have.
That's also
It's pretty
medication
pitiful.
wise too. Like if you weren't on all those
Bingo.
meds, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though. All right, Adrian.
I mean-
what other questions do you have for Leah?
That just saves me
Um,
money.
There you go.
Might get you laid quicker. I don't know.
Let's see. I don't want to say this is metagaming, but question for you, DM.
Okay.
Varden, are they fight for Mother Tree? They
fight for all- They fight for all of nature, but Mother
Okay.
Tree is very sacred to them because she's Mother Tree. She connects all.
That's you.
She's a spiritual connection to all living creatures. The symbolism of nature is what she is. An avatar. Like you know how oh god, what's his fucking name? I'm having a brain fart. The librarian
About what?
guy.
Alden?
Your buddy.
Alden.
Alden, yeah. He is essentially a servant of knowledge. He's their avatar. Mother Tree is the avatar of nature. And Mother Tree goes out and collects people who she feels are worthy.
Okay, so in the
It's because of
same
Varden.
sense that Alden is a servant of of knowledge, the Varden are the servants of
Don't
nature.
step on that.
In the same vein.
Yeah, they're like I said before, they're like druidic knights. They're badasses.
Okay, so then I'm gonna, while we're shaking hands, I'm going to look at her arm,
Mhm.
look at her face, and say, "Do you fight for Mother Tree?"
I fight for all of nature. I fight for all living creatures. Strange question to ask.
Do you fight out of your own volition, or were you called to the fight?
I left the royal court in the Southern Kingdom long before. She said, she rambles off. I felt the calling of all nature and of all life, and that's who I serve. Nature is life. Wouldn't you agree? And death.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The cycle is never ending. And I would much prefer to use the time that I have here now to do something meaningful rather than waste it away on gossip and intrigues. I have never the stomach for such things. At least here is honesty. She does her hands out to show all the barbarians being barbarians.
Okay. Then I'm going to look around, and I'm just gonna see. I don't want it to be like, I don't want too many prying eyes to this. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna show her the tattoo. I'm gonna be like, maybe pull her away a little bit, and be like, "Are you who I think you are?"
Like I say, just you want to kind of show her off your dude?
Yeah, like I'm gonna be like, "Are you who I think you might be?"
I don't know. Who do you think I might be?
But I even with showing her the tattoo, she says that.
Mm-hmm. Roll me an insight check.
20, not unnatural.
She's being coy. You get the distinct feeling she's being very coy.
Okay, to be like, I showed you mine, you show me yours.
I showed you my dick. Why aren't you showing me yours?
Right.
I'm sorry.
She goes, what do you really wish to ask me? There's a burning question. I can hear it in your voice. What is it?
How do I become what I'm assuming one of you?
One of
I've
Clan
had
Ratha.
dreams.
What
No.
So cryptic.
Are all of you having strange dreams?
Well,
Yes.
I don't want to. Okay.
There.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to like let anybody else's business out in the air, but like, yeah, kind of. And then I explained to her mine about I don't remember. I gotta look up. Nobody.
yeah.
I'm not listening. And it yelled at me.
Like your hand formed a mouth on it and it started yelling at
Yeah, and it was like you're not listening.
you. No, you explain that to her. She says, well, I think that's quite obvious. You're not seeing something, don't you?
Well, that's what I've been told, I guess.
He goes, you're not listening to yourself. I would you perhaps try to calm your mind before you sleep and listen to the voices inside. Maybe you'll hear something. If there are no other questions, I must attend this impromptu strategy session. Do you have anything else for me?
Are you Varden? You didn't tell me.
You did not ask me that question.
I feel like I was pretty closely
You were
alluding
being
to
coy.
that. Be like, cut the shit.
Do you see the marks on my arms?
It's kind of hard.
She wipes her arms off, and you see no marks.
Okay, but I'm not sure if all Vardens have the mark on the arm. I was looking, but I mean, maybe it's on your leg or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's on your boob. We have
no
clue.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to show it to me, I guess I get it.
Calm yourself and look within. I believe that will help you. She reaches over and she gives you a gentle hug and whispers in your ear, "It's on my back." And then turns.
I fucking knew it.
Okay. I'll just be like, well, shit. Okay.
So what you gather is that she's an initiate just like you.
She's an initiate? Initiate,
yeah. Okie dokie.
Does she have anything else to say to me?
Other than calm your mind and look within.
Okay.
Meditate before you sleep.
Sandal's about to be so cute, but anyway.
That's what I'm planning to do anyway. I don't remember if I used my thingy today or not.
What thingy? That's very vague.
Rubbing my arms in the dirt.
You did. It's still the same day we left off on. So, throughout the night, the revelry continues. You get the feeling these guys are not going to sleep anytime soon. You know from Tazir's past night watches, when he takes over and watches over everybody, he can go for days and days without sleeping. So it's up to you guys if you want to sleep. Also, you have 2 kids in Fungus.
Oh yeah, Fungus.
Oh, those brats.
God, we should have never brought them with us.
We kind of had to.
Yeah. All right.
Can we just like sedate them so we don't have to worry about them?
I don't have a way to do that. I don't know if y'all do.
I wish.
Oh my god. get
Did you ask? What'd you ask about Florian?
I want to be sedated. Right.
Okay. So
Can't
what do
we
you
put
guys
him in
think
like a
of sleep?
permanent magical sleep or something?
Can
Semi-permanent.
Can you?
Is it?
You could
No, I
ask.
can't.
You could ask Florian if he's got any kind of special pills he can make. He can only make one a day.
That won't work.
Right now, Florian is walking around with the box and Pier, his sword with a unicorn handle on it. Some of the more drunker members of Clan Ratha grab the horn, sober up instantly, look around, more drink, and they go back to drinking even more. Apparently, Florian now has found a great group of friends who love him for the fact that he can make them sober so they can drink even more.
Fucking Florian. God damn it.
I love it.
Oh my
It's
God.
fantastic.
Are we still trying to keep up with the Joneses and drinking over here?
If you are, I require
Yes.
a constitution check. All right, constitution check right now.
No, I
I'm-
was.
Mackenzie
Motherfucker.
said yes, so you guys have to.
Oh, I
I
just
said that
wanted to
I
drink
was-
another drink. I'm on my
I
second
was
one.
being careful.
Okay.
Mackenzie's throwing caution to the wind.
Dude, I'm good.
Now,
I
if
got
it were
24.
real life, Erin would throw caution to the wind because she knew she could take it.
Apparently
But
she didn't
Rita
take
cannot.
it today.
What's your constitution with your modifiers?
24.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is gonna be fun.
I got a natural 19. I don't know if I have any
You're
additives
fine.
for Constitution check,
It
but
should be in the bubble underneath your character sheet.
I'm saying because I'm using D&D Beyond right now.
Oh, it should be on there too.
Your
Oh,
saving
plus
throw?
one. So 20.
You need a saving throw or
Constitution
just a
bonus.
normal?
No.
If it's saving throw, my
Constitution
is
check.
is +7.
Not a saving throw. It's just a constitution check to see where you're at with the amount of alcohol you consume, because these
Yeah.
guys drink pretty much wood grain alcohol. Let's just
Typically.
say it would not be a bad thing for you to talk to your brother about touching the horn.
That's
Two beers?
alcohol.
It's high percent contact. I mean, it's some potent shit.
You want to touch your brother's horn?
He just wants all the rest of us to touch it.
I mean,
Who touched the actual horn the other time? Was that
mean-
you?
It
Aaron?
was,
Florian?
I
This-
missed.
Yeah.
A little bit. A couple
Florian
times.
wants everybody to touch his horn.
In more ways than one.
He has made multiple passes.
Oh, he'll
And
make a
I-
pass at anything that has a heartbeat. He doesn't care.
Not it. Not it.
Well, except for his sister.
Yeah,
There's a
that'd
line
be
even
gross.
he won't cross. But that's
That'd
kinda
be
gross. That'd be really fucking gross. Ugh, I don't think about that. No.
Incest. Flowers in the attic.
I have a
Hey.
special relationship with that movie. That's kind of how my grandparents were. Really wealthy and really abusive. So
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the
mom and dad, brother and sister.
they were
no.
brother and sister.
I'm from the South, but no. No.
Not that kind of South, honey.
Can I do something really quick?
Well, do what
Because
you
I
want.
know Tazir and Raz are being off to the side.
Yeah.
I really want to go up to Tazir, give him like a hug from behind, and then put a flower crown on Raza since I'm kind of feeling pretty tipsy right now.
Cute.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Oh, I want a special roll from you. Hang on. Since you have no inhibitions.
Special.
God damn it, where's it?
How did you get under this?
Okay. Roll me a wisdom check.
Okay. okay.
Totally fucked.
How many levels? I have 2.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
With my modifier, a
With
6.
everything. A 6? Okay.
Well,
You go up
Not the
to where
smartest.
Tazir and Ratha, and then finally Aaliyah shows up as well. You look at Raza and you say, "For you," and you put the flower crown on his head, and you reach up, you give Tazir a big hug, and you say, "Fuck it," and you just kiss him as hard as you can. Because you are drunk.
Yes,
And you have no inhibitions right
yes.
now.
You're living in a world of yes, baby.
I love this. I love it so much.
I
Yes.
gotta write this down. Oh my god.
He's a little bit on the shocked side.
Does he kiss her back though?
I think he recognizes the fact that she's inebriated. And you know
But does he
he's
kiss her
not the
back
type.
though?
He's not the type to take advantage of somebody like that.
God.
It's not taking advantage if she actively wants it.
She's not in a consenting mindset.
Oh, she
I
is
appreciate
not.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
My
So do
deep
I.
characters reflect
Can
my
I,
values.
okay, since might as well, since Cinda already kissed him, can she just say you're my scaly love muffin, and then
Oh yeah, you rolled a 6. You can say whatever the fuck you want.
she just says you're my scaly love muffin, and then she's just gonna walk away and get another drink.
You tell him you're my scaly love muffin. You pat him on the ass, and you walk away and you grab more drinks.
What does Tazir do? Or rather,
He's still kind of standing there. Roz is laughing his ass off. Right? Tazir's a little bit shocked. Aaliyah has no look on her face whatsoever. Just looking at everything, observing.
shit, what do I do?
What do you want to do? You
I
tell
don't
me.
know. I
If
got
I'm
20s.
seeing this, I'm just cracking up laughing.
Yeah, you're still jamming in your djembe and you're just like seeing everything that's happening and laughing. Some of the other musicians are pointing over there and saying words you can't understand, but you pretty much have an idea of their meaning, you know? So yeah, what are you guys doing about the 2 little kids?
That's what I was gonna say. So I
Duct tape.
am
Duct tape.
I'm going to
Knocking
kind
them the
of
fuck
hang out by Fungus.
hmm
Still kind of enjoy myself and maybe like hang out by the campfire and maybe, I don't know, smoke a peace pipe kind of deal.
Yeah.
Did we give
Maybe
them-
A lot of that going
enjoy.
around.
It
Yep.
might help to check on them so they didn't.
Yes, and I'm gonna check on them periodically.
Oh wait, because I intimidated the fuck out of them. That's right.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of make sure that they're not doing anything that they shouldn't be, while also while
Feeding them?
smoking my little peace pipe, trying to think about shit that what she said and everything that's been happening. Kind of not meditate,
Okay.
but like deep in
You want-
thought.
Are you going back into Fungus? Keep an eye on the party, and you realize that the 2 kids are still as polar apart physically as they could possibly be. You ask Michelle, "You good? Doing anything?" And Michelle goes, "Oh yes, I won't do anything. I promise you. I'm sitting over here. Do you want to ask the other kid anything?"
Well, the other kid is the one that don't talk, right?
He doesn't talk. Well, he talks. He's just. You haven't earned his trust yet. I don't think you guys. He has no name. I can't remember if you guys gave him a name or not.
No.
I was
Oh.
going to. I forget what it was. Shit.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
Yeah,
Can't
his
remember.
name is shit.
I had a name for him. I don't remember
You did.
what
I
it
don't know if I wrote
was.
it down though.
I know.
Shit.
I can't. Again, I say just keep it shit.
Well, I'm not gonna
That
call
would
it
not
shit to
win
its
you
face.
any points with him. but
Yeah,
hey, do
so
what you
I'm just gonna be like, "Yo, you good? Like, are you hungry or something?" Like,
He looks up
What's
at
up?
you, and is a very serious voice says, "I am fine. The scary death lady made her point quite clear."
we're just trying to keep you safe and we're not trying to like be the bad guys here. We're actually the good guys. It's hard to believe. Yeah, I know, but
Scary death lady.
I was trying to be a bad guy.
if
and it
well,
worked.
she might be a bad guy sometimes, but like we're not gonna let you starve. So like, if you gotta go to the bathroom or like you're hungry or you're thirsty or something, just like let me know.
And he kind of looks at you for a brief second. Where'd my dice go? Okay. He looks at you, and you can tell you got through, right? I will remember that, he says. But your scary death lady made her point. There's a shadow over that one.
Over the death lady?
Can't you see it?
Well, I mean,
It's in her face. I see a skull every time.
Duh, duh, duh. Okay, sorry.
you see a skull
Hey,
on her face.
It's probably the light.
Do you see anything else on anybody else like that?
You glow sometimes.
I glow. Oh, that's cool.
When you're emotional, you glow.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
It looks like it comes from your arm, like you're holding a torchlight.
Can you do an Arcana check on the kid? Sorry, metagaming.
I'm gonna say this. I'm also gonna say, is there anything? What about the other kid?
He shuts down. You should have killed him. I should have killed him.
I should. Well, that just seems excessive. But nobody dies here. We're all gonna live, and it's gonna be fine. um, and
Where are we?
then we're going to my friend's parents' place.
The Merchant King.
I ain't gonna say that. I'm just gonna
What'd
say
you
we're
s-
going to my friend's parents' place.
Oh, because I'm pretty sure we already name dropped where we're going and who we're visiting.
There's a chance you could have, yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was the last time that we
But-
were talking to the kids.
What you said was fine too. The little one just looks up at you. Why are you taking us? Why are we going?
Well, first of all, it's to keep you safe. Second of all, we. I don't want to say you're proof, but like maybe a little bit, and also, maybe you can help us on
He
some other
gets
things that we
wary
have.
when you say that. Like he's on guard. Like his help requires a price. You know, that kind of look on his face.
You can, we don't need. No, don't worry about that. Like no, you don't need to worry. At least, I mean, if there's a reason to worry, I will let you know. How about that?
Okay. You convinced him.
Oh.
The green dice work well for you. That's all I'm going to tell you.
May the odds
Sweet.
be ever in your favor.
Yeah, my old green dice from 1987, this guy, is doing you some great favors. So this is not your dice I'm going to roll with you for.
Yay, it's green.
How old were you in '87?
Not born.
Not born.
Me?
Yeah.
Not even made yet.
You probably weren't even thought of.
No.
Turned
My parents were
13.
married in '87.
I was
Or
4.
turned 12 or 13, one of the two. Yeah.
I was the only other person alive in '87.
No. Wait a minute. I was marching the Capitol. The marching band.
Mm.
Cherry
I
Blossom
don't know why
Parade.
I
Marching
thought a
band.
board was
Marching band. Marching band.
That's fun.
Marching band's the best.
Oh, yeah. I loved it. All right.
Nerd.
So,
Is there a fire in the hearth in
You can- yeah.
Fungus?
yeah.
If there's not, I'm going to light one and say, stay in here. Let me know if you need anything. I'm just gonna be right outside.
You say to the little kid or both of them?
Both of them. Say I'm gonna check in on you occasionally, but like just don't get into trouble, okay?
The
That's
little
all I
kid.
ask.
Scary Death Lady will come back.
Do you want to add that?
No,
No.
You should
But
say
also-
that you don't want to have Scary Death Lady come back.
I'll say that.
Yes.
I don't want to have Scary Death Lady come back in here, and I don't want that to happen.
How do they intimidate them? I'll never know.
You say that, and Michel freezes up, and his attitude changes briefly to fear, and he goes right back. I will. This is your house. I will honor your request. I promise you.
Thank you. Thank you. If everything goes
The
well.
little one is giving daggers at Michel. He looks at you briefly, and the respect that you and the rapport you built up with him, you know just by looking at him, he's not going to do anything to.
Okay.
He's not going to do anything. They're both on opposite sides of Fungus Mungus, and Mungus is pretty big.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's a hut this size of my apartment.
Wow.
Oh.
And it
All right.
looks like just an old rotted tree stump, a large one. One big enough to where Tazir can fit through the door. Well, he has to squeeze a little bit, but he can get
It's a big old redwood.
pretty much.
Those things
Telling you guys. Duct tape.
I'm assuming Mungus provides, so I'm gonna make sure that there's like some water,
Yeah,
like maybe
Mungus
some like
provide
bread or something, just to make sure
yeah.
that if they need something, they got it.
You got it. All right. They're fine. What do you want to do?
I'm going to say, I'll see you in a little bit. Go back outside, hang out by the campfire, and watch the festivities.
Okay, Sindel, do me a favor. Roll me a wisdom check again.
Damn it.
I'm gonna
Why
be
do I get
singing
the feeling
and
that's
dancing.
your worst stat? What is it?
11.
Is it what?
That's with my modifier, 11.
11?
Oh,
You needed
honey.
a 12. Actually, no, you're a few beers in. You haven't sobered up yet. You would have needed a 15. All right. So now you're on the shoulder of some random member of Clan Ratha, and you're doing this kind of like dry land chicken fighting. Like, just trying to push each other off and shit like that.
Does my strength work for... Can I do a
Oh,
strength
yeah,
check?
yeah. You knock a few of them down. They get down, and it's like a couple brawls happen here and there. I mean, it's a fucking party. You know? Think of Dothraki in Game of Thrones at their wedding ceremonies. If there's not a death, it's a shitty party. But not with a death part. Clan Ratha does not kill each other.
I'm just happy Sindel's winning.
They
That's
fight,
it.
they fuck, they drink, they do whatever. And they just don't care.
I not even saw it. Oh, okay.
Anything else for you guys before we kill for the night?
My goal is
No.
to learn how they speak. It's not helping.
Actually, you'd be surprised. You've already learned the word for need beer. Or the phrase for need drink.
Refill.
You've
refill.
noticed also that refill. You've noticed also that their language is a mix of vocabulary and hand gestures.
Oh, that's
So you
good.
got that insight.
That's interesting.
All right. So anything else before we go on to the next day? No.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
You said Adrian. You said you were going to try to meditate tonight.
I don't think I can do the rub my hands in the dirt thing though. I already used that.
That's rubbing
But-
your hands in the dirt. That's not meditation.
Okay, then yeah, I'll meditate.
All right. You'd have to go significant ways away from the party.
I think that's okay. I will let one of my party members know. Who's the most
Yeah.
sober?
Not it.
Surprisingly,
That would be
Florian.
What?
Okay.
Oh, because
Then I'm
he's
gonna
got the
find
horn.
Florian.
Okay.
I'm gonna find Florian and say, "Hey, I'm going a little ways away." I don't understand. I'm going in a little ways away from camp. I plan to be back. If you don't hear from me within like I don't know, 2 hours,
Okay.
I guess. If I don't come back, I just want to let somebody know where I'm going, just in case.
What are you doing that is so far away? Do you
Well,
need the peace and quiet?
Yeah. Well, let's put it that way.
What are you doing? You cannot lie to me.
I'm just meditating. I'm trying to figure out my life.
They understand. I think these things all the time. Here, take these. He pulls the box out. He opens the box, and inside is a small, kind of a greenish pill, like a almost green teal pill, one you have never seen the box produce before. Take this. It will help you be calm. It will help you communicate and talk to yourself. And it will not get you fucked up. I know I tried. I tried multiple combinations. It is just something that uses to calm people. Bring the nerves down a few levels. You know what I mean? Do you take it?
Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it in my little pocket, and I'm gonna say thank you. I'm gonna see what I can do myself first, but I appreciate you.
I would not trick you. It is not a good thing
Oh,
to do. It
I-
will
I
help you. I
didn't think-
promise you. I promise.
all right, Florian. I trust you. I trust you with my life, my friend, and so I take it.
He puts his hand to his heart. I am here for you. Whatever you need. And I will check on you periodically. And do not worry. Everyone here is in good hands. Tomorrow I feel it'll be a different story.
But what if I need to know why you wear the ascot?
Are you there with him?
No, I'm throwing it out there. It's just like, well, what if this is what I need to know?
I mean,
I
hey,
am-
I think.
All right, you
might
take
be
the pill,
supposed to be from
and
me.
the pill will give you a +2 whatever you're doing. It is an anti-anxiety pill. It's designed to calm you. So you would get a bonus. You would actually be rolling at advantage for anything you do while you're trying to meditate. So
Okay.
it's a pill of clarity. All right. Figure out what you guys want to do before you go to bed.
Potty break.
I gotta pee. Yeah. Small bladder.
I don't know what I'm gonna say, you guys, or what I'm gonna do.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I was not expecting that voice. I'm so sorry.
From me? I have many a different voice.
It's lovely. Well, Cinder's messed up.
Yep. Yes, she is.
Am I sober? What am
No,
I? I
No,
don't
I
even
think
know.
Probably
she's like
not.
maybe one level under Sindel.
That's nothing.
That really isn't actually.
That's the reason why I'm like, so I'm not even tipsy. I'm just feeling good.
Sindel apparently can win dryly in chicken fights. I'm pretty happy for her.
I mean,
Pretty happy for her.
I've never attempted that when I'm drunk. No,
I can-
I've gotten a full-on fist fight while I'm drunk.
Sober. In a pool.
Y'all, I don't drink enough. I don't think.
Well, that's probably a good thing. You don't want to find these things out.
Yeah.
But when your ex-boyfriend brings a new girl to a party and you just broke up 2 days before,
Oh, I don't blame you.
I
At
knocked
all,
that
one
bitch
bit.
out.
I mean,
Good.
it's not her fault.
Oh, but it felt good.
Yeah.
I'm sure. It
You
did.
knocked her out?
Yeah.
I'd invite
I
you
mean,
next time.
I'd have knocked
Please.
him out.
Oh no, he was screaming in the background that he still loved me and he was gonna sleep with me that night.
Wait,
Bitch needed
what?
to go. He needed to go. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did I just walk into?
A lot of drama.
What happens when Aaron is drunk and an ex-boyfriend shows up at a party with a new squeeze?
Ah. I can only imagine. All right.
Story.
What do we do before we go to bed?
I don't know.
I'm
Good.
gonna try to
Good,
ask
that's-
Florian nicely to touch the horn so I could be sober for the next day.
Surprisingly enough, Florian has. You would think he would be the most grab-assy guy there. You get the impression that he's trying to watch out for everybody.
Aww.
So he's been gently walking around, and you've noticed this because you're of your class and all that. He's been walking gently past his sister, brushing her with a horn, casually trying to lean in. This is my sister. Yes, she did not remember me. It is okay. Touching the horn to her, have her sobering up. Then 5 minutes later, she's downing another one. He's been trying to watch out for all of you.
And
You
he's
get
also
the-
letting you party hardy.
And he's at the same time, he's
Can I
essentially
give
trying to
him
be
a
the.
hug?
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a hug before I sober up.
Okay. You give him a hug before you sober up, and his hug is very formal, and he's not flirtatious at all.
Was
I
Rena
told
trying to
you,
get some of
my-
Florian that
My
night?
NPCs have the same values that I have, so at least the ones I like.
So
Okay.
definitely wanting to get with anything that has legs.
There's that. But
I love
Called you out. God damn.
I also would not do anything with anybody in an inebriated state. I just don't believe in that. So Florian doesn't neither does Azir or Raza. The bad guys, they would in a heartbeat. That's a good
Oh, I'm
narrative.
sure.
But my NPCs, I wouldn't do that. That's just goes against my own ethics. So
That's because
I'm
they're the
glad I
good
gave him a
guys.
hug.
you give
And then
him
I will make a comment that he is a gentleman, even though he might sleep with everything that walks.
He is a gentleman and a
Gotta add the
scholar.
bad part in there too.
because I do what I do. It is who I am. Do you want to touch the horn?
Love him. He's such a good brother.
You know, I'm going to say yes. And then I'm gonna say, if you make me touch your dick, though, I'm gonna be upset.
Hey, you're trying.
He looks at you briefly with a "You're very naughty," and you touch the horn, and you instantly sober up. When you sober up, he goes, "Not about the other thing you offered me."
I didn't offer you shit.
That is not how I took it. You realize he's just being very openly flirtful. A contrast to what he was when you were intoxicated.
Wait,
Like,
you know what?
Now that you're sober, he's flirting with you because
I'm gonna do this to fuck with him. I'm totally gonna land one on him, and he's not gonna see it coming.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You're gonna kiss him? You're gonna kiss him?
I'm gonna kiss him.
Please. Oh my god. Hang on. I gotta write this down.
How do you want to kiss him?
You gotta do the full on like.
Shit.
We are. I'm gonna
You gotta
full on
dip
kiss
for
him,
it.
dip the fuck out of him, and stand him back up.
You're gonna dip him?
You're gonna
Do
dip him.
it.
Yes, because I'm sober,
All right.
and I have dexterity for this shit.
You have
Okay.
dexterity.
Yeah, 'cause that's what it would be at this point.
All
You
right,
gotta
you
smack
do
his
the
ass, too.
World War II kiss where you just reach up, you grab him, you pull him back, and you hear him go, "Oh," right? Goes back a little bit.
Ah!
This is fantastic.
You pull him back up, and he kind of looks at you right in your eyes, and he goes, "Just so you know, I charge by the hour."
Oh.
You don't get to deflower the princess.
Please tell me you said that to him, please.
Yes, I'm going to
Did you-
say
did
that
you-
to him.
Did you say that to him? Okay. This is a very good thing because I'm a very high price hoe.
I missed it by typing. What happened? What'd you say?
This is a good thing. I'm a very high price hoe.
I'm dying. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm crying.
I do have a tent if you get to the point where you feel like it is time for you to become a true woman. I will be there for you.
All right. I'm gonna be straight with you
He,
here,
re-
Florian.
he realizes you're fucking with him, and he's fucking with you back. You don't get any kind of like and all of Florian's escapades, you've never gotten the feel that he's creepy or anything like that.
Right.
He'll fuck with you back, and nothing will become of it.
That's
He's
my
fucking
god.
sweet.
I love him. Oh my god.
I'm just happy I finally had the cojones to finally do it and see what happened.
All right, you guys
Now I'm
kind of
ready to
wind
go.
yourselves down, and you eventually all go to sleep.
Do I get
All
to
right, everybody.
meditate? Do I have to do anything specific to meditate?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Everyone, roll me a d20 and tell me the answer.
Ooh,
Straight
I want to
D20?
get the lowest. I want to get a 1 so I can see more of the
16.
stream.
19.
A straight 20 with no additions is 12.
Nothing. 12,
We have no stuff to him.
I got a straight 1, dude.
1. Okay. What did you get, Kenzie? I can't hear you.
19.
19. Crystal, what'd you get?
16.
16. All right, Adria, you got the closest. What I'm doing when you do these dreams, just for so you guys know the mechanic, because it's kind of fun for me, I roll a 20. Your dreams are based on whatever's closest to the number I roll. That way it's random.
Mm,
And it's kind of fun, actually, because I don't know who's going to get what. It's really fucking cool. Adria, you're the closest to the number I rolled.
okay.
Hey, Adria,
So-
what'd you roll?
I got a 12.
I rolled a 9.
I got a 19.
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah,
a 9.
but you're not.
Oh, I thought you said 20.
It's not
Sorry.
in this. In
Whatever's
this roll,
closest to what Chris rolled.
yeah.
I know. I heard the difference. I'm mental. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
Go get
Um,
caffeine.
You're having the same dream again, where the hand is trying to talk to you. You can see the mouth form. It's trying to talk to you. You almost swear that 2 of your fingers have become eye stalks with eyes on the very end of them, as it's trying to talk to you. Did you take the pill Florian gave you?
Yes.
All right,
Am I
you're
still
not-
out in the woods?
Yes. I'm kind of combining the dream times with your meditation time as well. This is a lot easier that way.
Okay.
For whatever reason, you're not in the woods. You are in a perfect moonlit glade with one tree in the far center of everything, surrounded inside itself of a vale, like a valley. There are mountains on the outside, and behind the mountains you see a borealis kind of dance behind it, almost like fairy fire from behind the mountains. Okie dokie. You have 3 actions you can do to try to communicate with whatever you're trying to communicate with.
Even though I already used my rub my hands in the dirt thing?
Yep.
Oh.
You have 3 actions you can do to try to solve this puzzle.
I
Each
will,
3 actions. And I allow metagaming. If you guys want to talk it out to yourselves, go for it. Makes it more fun for me.
I was thinking that number 1, but I have actions. So is listening an action?
Anything you want. I'll give
Just
listening
to
as
listen?
I'll give listening as a passive action. Like a bonus action. How about that?
Okay, because I was just going to sit there and listen to what's going on and listen to my own head, I guess. I don't know.
You start hearing the eye stalks moving in your middle fingers, right? And looking around, left and right. Is she listening to us? Is she speaking to us? Says the mouth in your hand. I think she hears us. What more do we do? I don't know. Why won't she talk to us? We are here.
Was it an action if I talk to it?
Yes. This is a social puzzle, right? So in order to solve this, to get you past this hump, you gotta do the right things. And there's no. It's very broad what you have to do to solve this. That's what I'm saying. You guys can metagame if you want to and try to figure it out. I'm cool with it. Makes it more fun for everybody. But you have 3 actions.
Well, I was going to say, no, I'm not doing this. Not right yet. I was just going to be like, okay, I'm listening. But that's... How many days? This is... Go ahead, sorry.
Did you use one of your actions already listening or no?
No.
Oh,
I'll let listening be a passive or a bonus action. So she still has 3.
It wouldn't hurt to say I'm listening while you're looking at the
Eyeball fingers.
Yeah, and then you have 2 other actions left.
Okay, I'll say it.
Okay. You turn your hand to yourself, the 2 eyeball stalks that your 2 middle fingers have become, and you say, "I am listening," and its eyeballs kind of creep back like that. You almost feel like you have no control of your hand. The mouth opens. Why can't you hear us every day? We're here talking to you every day. You feel your arm tingle. I've been trying to talk to you.
Stop being
Are you one
cute.
of us now? Will you be like us, it says. Are we to walk the path? When it says walk the path, you see very vividly in your mind the path that goes to Mother Tree. No matter where you are on this continent, you can always find a path to Mother Tree if you are one of her students, one of her children. A druid or a Varden or like anyone who's just big into nature. Rangers are all tied to Mother Tree, shit like that. So when they refer to the path, they mean the path to nature.
Okay. And they asked me, are we to walk in this path?
Are we to walk together in this path? Or do I leave?
I'm gonna
And
say
you
don't
feel-
leave.
You say
Okay,
don't
what do I
leave?
hear? What do I
Okay.
feel first?
What you feel first is part of your arm wants to detach. No.
It's the mark of a Varden. That's talking.
I'm gonna say don't leave.
That's your second action.
Can I tack onto that, or am I not allowed to tack onto that?
Yeah, tack onto it. If it's in the same vein as your initial command of don't leaving, you can tack onto it.
I'm gonna say, I want you here.
Then why don't you listen to us? Open your mind to us.
Can I just? How do I open my mind? How do I do that?
Roll me a wisdom check with advantage. And be thankful Florian gave you a pill.
Okay, the first one is an unnatural 20,
Okay.
Ooh.
and that's what it is. Because the second one was an 8.
Yeah, okay. All right, so 20 would work. Calm yourself, and you listen, and you start hearing not just voices, you hear the whispers of the plants and the creatures around you. You know there's a family of badgers, wolverines, inside a tree. A mother and her babies. You know the tree that they're living in is old, very, very old. Has watched with great sadness the tragedies of what happened this day down in the village that it's been watching over for years. You hear the flowers. The flowers even talk about how their princess. You can't understand it, but they're talking about their princess. You don't get it. But the flowers are saying, our princess, she's here, our princess. You also hear, you can feel your arm pulsing. And it says, are we walking together? It says, are we fighting together? Do you accept us? And you know you're not just being asked just for this. You're being asked if you wish to be initiated, if you wish to become Varden.
I'm gonna say yeah.
You feel a little bit of adrenaline kick through you as your head gets light. And you can almost feel the mark of the Varden burn into you, but not in a bad way, like a tattoo kind of way. If you like getting tattoos.
I have none, actually.
Tattoos hurt, and I like it.
Yeah. Did you ever have eczema on your hands and you put it under hot water because it hurts, but it felt good at the same time?
You should see how dry my hands are right now. They're.
So that's a yes.
I get ya.
You get me.
They are
All right.
splitting
that
open right
that
now.
weird ass pain pleasure kind of threshold area. That's what you're feeling, and you now know there are 3 things you can do initially with this creature this thing on your arm. You can now create the shield. It can attack, and it can speak to Mother Tree at any time, or
Okay.
any other Varden that you are aware of. You can also
Okay,
use
so-
the cry for help.
Okay, so it
If-
can attack. It can what?
You now have it can make the shield. We did it one
Okay.
time. And it can communicate with Mother Tree and cry for help to any nearby Varden. you now have control over those things. As the creature now becomes, essentially, you're both a part of each other now.
Okay. Cry for help and communicate with other Varden. Nearby Varden or everyone?
Nearby,
it
right?
depends. Nearby is the most strongest connection. The farther away, the weaker the connection, the less words you can use. Essentially, how the mechanic of this is going to work is if you are close, you can use full sentences. If they're very, very far away, you only get so many words.
Okay.
And that should be a fun player mechanic to deal with. All right, so now you are now a level 1 Varden. Congratulations.
Yay!
Sweet.
Every time you rank up, you have the option of ranking up both your main class druid and your subclass. You can take more than one subclass. This is how I do this. If you take 2 subclasses, you have to choose which one you want to rank up. But you always rank up in your main class, and you always rank up in your subclass together.
I'm confused. So
Okay. If you choose to be your druid, right?
yes.
And you choose to be a Varden.
Mhm.
Cool. Think of it like a path.
Mhm.
You can choose other paths as well. Like, say you want to be one of Pax Arcana, the guys who cut parts of their bodies off and attach magic shit to it.
Mm.
You can do that. But when you level up your druid class, you level up one subclass.
Oh.
Take more than one subclass, you have to choose.
Okay. Gotcha.
And yeah, cool. There you go. If you take an incarnation path, like Handmaiden of Death, a Servant of Knowledge, shit like that, it's the same thing. You level up your main class, level up your subclass. If you choose more than one subclass, you gotta choose what subclass you're gonna go more into, because your subclasses get really fucking powerful. Like, they're probably OP right now because I'm still flushing them out, but the first I've actually explored these guys, so this will be an experience.
Ooh.
So congratulations, you're now level 1 Varden. When you get your next level, you're gonna have some dope ass shit.
Ooh, I'm so ready. So, like, the first things that I can do is the shield stuff, right?
The shield comes up naturally. Like, it'll be like a passive defense or a bonus defense. The attack is also a bonus action. So you technically could get 2 actions if you chose to use it that way. Communication is more of a passive ability, but if you come up with a way to use it in combat, then it's a bonus action.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, it's up to you how you want to use it.
Can the shield be a reaction, or is it only a bonus action?
It can be a reaction.
Okay. So if I'm gonna get hit, I can throw the shield up.
You can. In reactive mode, there is a percentage it will act a little wild because it's still a young creature.
Okay.
So it's gonna, I would say you've got a 30% chance of it doing something completely off the wall.
Okay.
In that kind of situation. But as you rank up and you've proven your worth to the Varden, it becomes more part of you and more in tune with you. So it's less likely to where you're the point you're like 0 to 1%, it'll do something stupid.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, sweet.
Okay. Aaron, you are plagued with dreams of suffocating, right? And you can almost swear you see a face over you, holding you down.
Can I try to look and see what the face is?
No, you can't. It's distorted through water. You really can't make it out. All you see is an oval shape of a face with hair coming down, and just mean, hateful eyes. You know there's someone else there with you. Ironically, it's strange. It feels like they're in the water with you. You can feel almost as if, as the weights of the force holding you down, you can feel something pull towards you, and a hand gently take your hand. Before all this, you remember feeling you were just hungry. The sensations around you were new. There's so many things to look at and see. You were so curious about everything, and then suddenly your lungs started burning. and these weights were on top of you. Then slowly a hand put itself in your hand. That's your dream. Crystal, you are back in the glade, and Midnight the Storyteller is with you. I don't know about you, but all these interesting individuals I find are fascinating. Good story material, wouldn't you say?
I would say.
I have been hearing that they are going to raid tomorrow, and they will be asking us to join them. What do
It
you
does
think?
appear that way. I think that there will be tales to tell of this.
Mm.
We should definitely keep our eyes open.
Because I am quite excited. I love adventures such as these, the stories we come back with that I may tell my herd and inspire my youth. What is that creature? You look to where he's pointing, his head's kind of pointing the direction, and again, you see the giant tree with its roots coming up out of the ground that make kind of almost like a cradle nest. You see a small child, you think, sleeping inside the roots. And at the very edge, you see what the most ridiculous thing. You see a teddy bear with a helmet and a sword and a shield. And as it looks, you can see light coming out of its eyes as if it's trying to search. If it's searching the night sky, ever vigilant.
Pookie Bear.
I think it's Pookie Bear.
Oh, what is a Pookie Bear?
I'm
I've
not
heard of
sure.
black bears. I've seen those. Remind me to tell you the story of the black bear I encountered in the East
I will
Forest. It was
definitely remind you. But in
I've
the
seen
meantime,
grizzly bears as well.
Midnight, why don't we get a little bit closer, but stay out of its sight? What do you think?
I think I am quite curious. I should have been a cat.
I think we both should have. I think that's part of what makes us such great storytellers.
I agree. But let's not piss it off. Wouldn't you agree?
I think so. Let's not let it see us.
As you get closer, Midnight the Storyteller says, did you ever think that maybe, perhaps, you were born into the wrong shell? I was curious to think that maybe I should be a cat. I have a tendency for curiosity. I like pushing things off tables, though I've never seen a table.
Oh my god.
I have
Here,
wondered
Midnight,
what it
here's
would
a
like
carrot.
to be a
Please
different species.
I wonder if we all have a bit of each other inside us, and sometimes that little bit comes out more. I do
Life
like
is-
to sit in judgment of other people, though.
Life is a great big web, and gossip and judgment is so much fun.
You get a little bit closer to the bear and the kid. Roll me a 20.
19.
It is before you are ejected from the dream, because the Pookie Bear that you think is the Pookie Bear, which you guys are right, it is the Pookie Bear. It turns its beam eyes on you, and you see infinity again. You swear you see a finely dressed tiefling boy resting in the cradle of the roots.
Did it look like it could have been Florian?
It was a boy. It's possible. You don't know. They're kind of the same color, but the shading was off a little bit. The horns were younger. The hair was unruly, and the clothing was frayed.
Okay.
You know for a fact Florian would not wear anything frayed. I mean, this is a guy who throws a bitch fit about us. They have a stain.
That's
You
what
cannot
I was
see it,
thinking.
but it's very, very,
He's a
very,
kid.
very
Kids don't give a shit.
So it would have been someone else, definitely.
possibly. You don't know. But once the eyes turned upon you, you saw again all of infinity. Like, I mean, the creation, the ending of the universe, all that shit at one time. And it hypercognitively kicked you out of your sleep. Kinsey, you are back and forth with your dreams. You have the dreams of where you see a demon Florian push you out of the window of his treehouse. The demon Florian turns back to regular Florian with big bushy hair, and an innocent look. You see him being pulled back by a nameless and unseen thing. And then you're back in the tomb. This time you have a little bit more visual on the creature in front of you. The statue is human-sized. And you think it is a human. You think it's a petrified human because its features are perfect. There's so much detail. You've never seen anything like this before in your life. This can't be a statue. This has to be a cast human being. It has to be. Because the details are so... they're so finite. They're so amazing in detail. You see as one of the eyes of the statue, as it's kind of halfway embedded into stone, turns, looks at you, crawls itself, grows legs out of its eye socket, pulls itself up out, crawls along the head, jumps at you, and you feel pain this time over your eyebrows, over into your orbital socket. As it pulls itself back, you feel a stinger go deep inside your eye, and you see a maw open up, and the maw goes in like that, and you wake up.
Gross.
You have a residual feeling of pain in your head. Kind of like the same pain you had when you first heard the word Pookie Bear. And there's a little bit of blood coming out of your eye. It's the next day. You guys leave Fungus Mungus. The two kids have not done anything. Though you're pretty sure the small kid has not slept yet. In fact, all of you roll me insight checks.
Can I just tell him to go the fuck to sleep?
You can do whatever you want.
Did I go back to the Mungus?
Yeah, you're back in Mungus.
Okay.
You had a very successful meditation.
Okay.
18.
18?
17.
17?
20.
20?
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, my headset's apparently connected to my phone too right now. I rolled a 16.
16? Okay, you all realize, yes, neither one of them has slept all night. You get the impression that they were kind of eyeballing each other. But neither one of them was going to intimidate Death Lady. Crazy Death Lady.
Oh. I'm going to pull Rena aside and tell her that the little kid saw a skull on her face.
Okay. You tell her that.
I'm just going to let her know that happened. But if it's useful, I don't know.
All right.
Can I tell her it is very useful and then just leave it at that?
You can say whatever you want to her.
Bitchin'.
You tell her she's getting very, very useful information, and that's actually how she kind of hangs. Guys,
Why is everybody being so
Cryptic as hell?
ambiguous? Yeah.
Because
you gotta earn this shit, man. Gotta earn it.
I know.
Like,
I guess so. Damn.
Well, like, there's a lot that will lead into... If I tell you now, it's going to totally ruin the story. So, yeah.
You just
We're
be
gonna leave
like,
it at that.
sweet, thanks, and just leave. And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean,
she
You
wasn't
could
that
ask.
abrupt. She was very pensive when you said that to her. Like what you said kind of hit a nerve. You recognize she got a little bit quiet and got thoughtful and walked off. Said
Okay.
thank you for her. She was very polite.
Okay, then I won't pry. If
Okay.
it clearly struck a
Bitch
nerve.
about it.
You go outside, all of you, and you bring the kids. You see
Right.
collapsed Fungus. Tazir is standing by the fire. You know for a fact he has not been to sleep yet. He looks at all of you and says something in Clan Ratha. Raza's next to him, and Raza says, "We fight. You fight too?" He points down to the village. Valga. Filth. Take slaves. No slave. Abomination and Misha, no slaves. We free. You join? What do you say to him?
What was the bad clan Varga?
No, the
They tried.
Vagra, they're green dragonborn. They're slavers.
So
And they
the
raided the village down. They raided the village down below you.
So they're bad dragonborns.
Pretty much.
Don't they breathe poison?
They do.
Damn it.
But Raza asked you guys if are you going to join them?
I'll go with the majority vote on this one.
I want to say hell yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
Just keep
Well,
in mind.
duh.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are joining them. All right, good deal.
Dude,
Um,
this is a party thing. You know, like we party together, now we fight together.
Well, I mean,
that's the whole reason why they
Tazir
partied.
I
is
mean-
definitely wanting these people gone. So I'll do it for Tazir.
If Tazir's doing it, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Tazir looks
I'll
at
supply
all of
beer.
you, and his eyes linger on Sindel for just a little bit longer than the rest of you. I can't imagine why.
It is. You touched the butt.
And he simply says, "No slaves." Wrong.
No,
So don't kill the slaves and
No,
don't take any
The
slaves.
very good. They take slaves. That's what
Right.
they're how what they raided the village, and you gather from Clan Rotha that they hate that shit.
Wait, what is his brother's name?
Raza.
Raza. Clan Ratha. Got it.
Raza of Clan Rotha. Rathe.
Ah,
I spelled it right. Okay, sorry.
Alrighty.
this night couldn't get better. I have D&D, booze, and Mexican food.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
combo.
Talked about Mexican, and then I had to have it.
Oh man. See, I would have taken you to Fresca at the campus, man, but that shit's gone now. That hurts my heart. Really does.
Who- what's
That
gone?
hurts my soul.
I'm
The
in
Fresca-
California. I get great Mexican food.
I miss Mexican food out that way. No, that Fresca, there's a Fresca downtown Kent. There's
Yeah.
also one in the on campus in Kent State. The guy
They got
came
rid
in
of it.
Sunday to run a 26-foot truck because he now no longer is at Kent State. So Fresca at Kent State is gone.
Fresco at Kent State? Like downtown?
No, at the campus, not downtown.
They
Downtown's
had
doing
one on
fine.
campus?
Yeah, they had one. Dude, they had one in the cafeteria. It's awesome.
Really?
So yeah,
I was there
God.
when they had Nathan Archer Treachers, Ambrosia.
They had Arthur fucking Treachers.
Yeah. They had Subway, Einstein's Bagels, and that like Chinese place where you should never eat because it'll give you fucking diarrhea.
Yeah, a lot's changed. Quaker State's gone. It's now the patio. It was before COVID.
Boo.
Quaker steak was
Einstein's still there.
overpriced anyway.
Yeah,
Quaker
way-
steak is garbage. And I lived in Sharon. I'm from Sharon. Quaker steak is garbage.
totally garbage.
My
Wing Warehouse is
ex-husband
so much
worked
better.
there for like 6 years.
Total garbage. But I do like the Atomic Challenge. Just,
It's fun.
I mean, yeah, dude. Like shitting fire for a few days.
Now they have like
What?
triple
Oh
atomics.
my gosh.
And
Yeah.
I just want my name on the wall. When I was
Oh.
going to Stark State, I was like, I'm gonna get on that wall. I'm getting on that fucking wall.
Did you ever get on the wall?
No, because every time we go, Dr. Bill would always go to Quaker State and he'd pay for everything because he's awesome. You know, this is how fucking cool this professor was, right? He'd take everyone to Quaker State. You'd all hang out, have a beer, eat whatever you want. At the last minute, he'd pay for everything. Didn't care if you were a student. Didn't care. He didn't give a shit. With these
I was
Dr. Bill,
never
he's fucking
invited
awesome.
because Tyler was an asshole.
Yeah. Well, he's an
But-
asshole. Fuck him. Alrighty.
dude, I gotta get my passport just so I can randomly go to Tijuana. Like, this would be
That would be
fantastic.
nice. That would be so nice. You make your way down with your mounts to the village. On the outside of the village, you see several poles that were hastily put up. and on them are old-style crucified human beings, to where their hands are up like this, and the nails are going through their palms. So that way the actual hand carries your weight. You go up to one of them, a man who's still alive, and he's screaming. You notice that there's something bulging and moving across his skin, all and down. And as it moves across him, he's screaming. You try to investigate a little further, and Raza grabs one of you. No. Worm cursed. Don't touch. Best to kill. Burn. Fire. No. Vagra do this. Make suffer. Make you soft and weak when you see pain. Scare you. So you no fight. Disgusting. No honor. Tazir looks at the guy. He pulls out Rain and deftly cuts the guy's throat. Right? Razad looks at you, all of you, as you see Tazir murder this guy. Mercy death. As the cut goes across, you see these tentacles and all these like worm-shaped things come out of him. Right? And as it's coming out, the guy is still trying to scream, but his muscles in his mouth are frozen. As you see worms and shit, like long worms all underneath his skin, moving his head unnaturally in very painful ways.
Have we seen these worms before?
You've never seen anything like this before in your life.
Okay.
One of the clan Ratha comes with, I think, oil, throws it on him, and another one lights him on fire, and instantly the guy is engulfed. You look past the guy towards the village. There are 12 more of them.
Ooh.
On the road to the village. Vagra, do this to scare, make weak. Before battle, stay inside. He points to the village. Take slaves. Not slaves. Not. Clan Ratha here. No.
Beta.
Oh, that looks good.
God damn, that looks beautiful.
That looks fucking good.
Okay, question. So is there a way that these things can be petrified, shocked, anything to get them out of the body?
Chocolate,
Like vibrations, something. They have to resonate at a frequency where they were like literally fucking explode.
Do you ask Raza, or do you
Yeah.
ask Leah? Who are you asking? Tazir?
Well, I can't really communicate with Raza or Tazir,
Well,
so I'm
Tazir-
gonna say
Raza
Aaliyah.
speaks common. You can speak to Leah if you want to. Aaliyah turns to you and she says, these are not of this world. This curse cannot be undone. And it breeds. It breeds in a way that the best thing you can do for them is to put them out of their misery and send them on to Misha.
So it's
They
a
were
parasite.
dead. It is worse than a parasite, she says. It is a breeding parasite.
Does my shield do anything? Is it like pissed off?
It's angry.
Ooh, that's what I
Angry and
thought.
disgusted.
Ooh,
Also,
okay.
one of your things about your shield, your Kiss of Touch of the Varden, it can feel things and can give you directions as to how it's feeling. But you have to ask those questions. If it's nature-based, you're going to get a strong reaction. If it's not nature-based or intellectual-based, it depends on the subject. You know what I mean? It depends on your level as well. As you go through all 12 and Clan Ratha executes every one of them. And they do it, you've noticed they're not doing it in a gleeful kind of like let's kill things fashion. They're doing it in a way that is mournful. Like they're truly sorry for what they're doing. And you agree with Aaliyah, there's probably nothing you can do for them. You have seen some of these people who have been crucified. And this is like old school crucifixion. Where, yeah, that's the worst one, right? Not out like this.
Like
Up
staking.
Staking is bad.
The way
Not
the
something-
J-Dubs say Jesus actually died.
Yeah. You see parts of flesh on some of these victims where it's torn apart, and you can see the actual worms move through, and they're big. They're like about that fucking big. They're
Ugh.
huge. And you swear you've seen eyes looking at you, as most of these humans who are still alive have lost all muscle control and are just in pain and cannot even scream.
Can I? I'm sorry. Never mind. I can
Good.
do this. I don't know what level I have to be in order to wild shape into something that can fly.
What level are you again?
We're 5,
We're
right?
level 5. Yes.
I think it's 6. Don't hold me to this.
Let me see. Wild shape. Table. List.
All right, you look that up. Tiny bladder. Fuck this surgery.
He had surgery.
A long time ago. It's for his hernia. There's been a lot of complications, and he's in a lot of pain.
Oh.
Yeah. He
What's it
also
called?
didn't rest right afterwards, so he probably
That makes
himself
sense.
up.
You okay, Crystal? I'm just fair warning you guys. If Sindel sees like a child's skull, which you probably will reveal why, she is either gonna be like full on petrified or like she's gonna go like rage mode.
Probably rage mode.
Probably. She got 9 out of 10 on her Gladius. She might literally go into rage unconsciously.
I'm having
Yeah, I
a
don't think you're gonna have a
fair
choice.
warning, everybody.
Yeah.
What's that?
Says I can't transform into beasts that have a swimming speed until I'm 4th level, and I can't transform into beasts that fly until you become 8th level.
Mm.
It's the 8th level?
That's rough.
It's 8th
Okay.
level.
I was wrong then. All right.
Wait,
what
can't
do
you
guys-
just be a whale and like just land on them and kill them?
Like Emperor.
Smush.
You're right.
Make sure you're falling at a great height first. That would be.
I mean,
I
You
can't
could be a bear.
fly.
You
All right.
could literally be. Hold on. Let me look up this dinosaur. Continue.
think how scary a bear is, man.
Mosasaurus.
What shape can you take now?
I can now. It says you can only transform into a beast of a specific CR. What is that? Challenge rating
Yeah.
or lower, based on your druid level. Likewise, you can't transform into beast swimming until 4th or fly until 8th.
Transform into a
transform into-
roadrunner.
What's a road runner? Like beep
Oh.
beep.
Yeah. They're fucking fast.
They're tiny.
They're tiny and they're fast as fuck.
Why can't she just be a megalodon?
What CR
You
rating
can't
is a
swim
Megalodon?
until like level 7.
I didn't
Level
say
4,
she
I
could
can
swim.
swim.
Oh, just slowly like suffering
Yeah, she'll like.
while she bites everything.
Hold on. Let me look up so then that way you guys.
Oh, I've seen it. Like the. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god.
that's a guild creature. She would begin taking suffocation damage
Yeah.
because she's not in the water. Kind of a bad thing to do on dry land. Clever idea. I like it, but I'm not sure I would do it.
Just be a bear or a moose. I mean, have you seen moose?
Moose are
bad.
crazy.
I mean, Lee Pace
Fucking-
wrote one.
Huh?
Said Lee Pace wrote one in The Hobbit, right?
I mean,
Or you can just be a
Seriously?
T-Rex and just fucking annihilate everything.
Yeah.
you look at moose from a distance and you're like, oh, they're the size of a horse. You look at moose up close and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I've
their
never seen a moose,
shoulders,
but
their shoulders are like SUV height.
Yes.
They're fucking ridiculously gigantic.
Yep.
what's
All right,
the
I've
challenge
got-
rating of a moose?
Oh my god.
They will fuck
They're
some
big?
shit up.
They're big, dude. Yeah.
I didn't think they were that. Oh, there's one chasing
I've
the dog.
got 40 minutes before I have to do a hard stop. So I have to get up stupid early tomorrow morning. So,
Okay.
you guys go to the village. You execute or you mercy kill all of the crucified victims. And the worm's curse that you saw horrified you. You learn from Clan Ratha that this is what the Vega do. They intentionally curse people with these things as warning signs to make you weaker in battle. They are known for putting up skulls, human skulls or elven, any skulls of their victims. They will make pyramids out of to try to intimidate you. They will fuse living beings together as warning signs before you go into battle with them. You
Wow.
realize the huge hate that Clan Ratha has for them. And to
I'm
be honest
beginning
with you,
to hate it as well.
yeah, that shit Genghis Khan used to do back in the day. So it's a real thing. That shit really fucking happened.
Yeah,
Minus
it's
one.
really fucked up.
Think how
Yeah.
intimidating that would actually be.
If you
Yeah.
think about it, back during the Genghis Khan's days, it was a known rule. You bring back 9 skulls. If you bring back 8, the 9th will be yours.
Oh.
And they would make pyramids of skulls, and they would take people and bind them together and pour an early form of concrete, not like Arc of Bronze kind of solution. And so, say you're an invading army, you're coming in, you're seeing these pillars of skulls, you're seeing these people that are all fused together going, "Kill me!" You know, and not joking, they want to die because they're in horrible pain. It's going to break your morale, you know?
I mean, Genghis Khan conquered as much as he did for some pretty fucking good reasons.
Yeah.
Known world. The guy was, and his son Kublai, he lost it all. All because of 2 storms and going to Japan. You'll figure that shit, right? That history, fascinating. You guys reach the outskirts of the village, and you see in the distance about several human females and children, some elderly males. They're all tied with ropes around their necks to each other.
Dog
Dog.
just scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Give me a heart attack, buddy.
And you see only 4 of the Vega. They are wirier than Clan Ratha. Clan Ratha seems to be a little bit bigger and bulkier. Their horses seem to reflect that as well. These guys seem just like barbarians, loincloths, very poorly dressed, or just dressed in rags or homespun or whatever. They seem to be wirier in nature. But they have their muscles are like whipcords. They are
A brick shit
formidable.
house.
Yeah. Not a brick shit house, classic Clan Ratha. This is more of like the whip fast. You know what I mean? Like they're just muscles are made to move and be dartful. You see 4 of them trying to corral a line of the village people tied up as slaves.
These are
What do you
humans?
want to do?
Pissed.
Humans, you think there's some elves there. This is a mixed race kind of deal. But
Of the
it's mostly
village.
human. Of the village, yeah. But these are the innocents of the village. What do you guys want to do?
I want to kill all 4 of them.
I do
Of
too.
the-
All you
The-
see are 4, though.
Wait a minute. I thought what we were fighting are dragonborns.
Yeah.
That's dragon. They're dragonborns. They're green dragonborns. Let me rephrase the scenario. You see 4 green dragonborns, the Vega, and they're corralling their prisoners, essentially.
Oh, okay.
All their
Okay.
prisoners
okay.
tied by neck collars. 2 of the Vega have whips, and they're whipping people sporadically and randomly throughout the whole thing.
I'm going to throw 2 of my twisted titties. This
No,
Okay.
is happening.
Cindel's already charging at him. She's pissed.
You charging?
Oh yeah.
Well.
Then you know what I'm about to say. Roll
The
for
cat
initiative.
Aw,
Sorry,
man. That
Reggie.
Ooh,
was a shitty roll.
21.
It probably wasn't as much garbage as mine.
I got a 13.
Wait
I got
until
a
you guys
7.
find out why Sindel is beyond pissed.
What'd you get, Crystal?
7.
7. Oof.
That's after pluses.
Ooh.
What are you seeing? This is initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
17, sir.
Okay.
I updated my Sabelle list when we had a long rest last night.
Oh, I asked to change my cantrip. I forgot about that.
Maybe I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Did you say I could do that or no?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
What does this do again?
Alrighty then. Top of the round. Mackenzie, you scream. Keep in mind, scrambled eggs still has a full
9
charge.
out of 10.
Use it to red.
No, 9
You
out
what?
of 10.
You what? Is it 10?
9 out of 10.
Oh, so it still needs more blood. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. You see Tazir next to you scream and lets out a blood-curdling just roar. So does Raza. And so does half of all of Clan Roth as they all charge with you into the whole thing. You turn to the first. You make your movement to the first Vegra. As it's beginning to whip, you have initiative. You won over it. Roll for attack.
What the hell am I gonna do?
Oh, 15. How close are the Vegra to the prisoners?
Very close. Like they're corralling them, like sheep
I
or
can't.
cows.
Obviously, I am going to do Shocking Grasp on my gladiuses.
Okay.
And I literally, oh my god, I just want to kill you. You're okay, Aaron. What happened? I want to slit the dude's throat or like cut off his arm or his genitals or something. Oh god.
All right. So what was your to hit? What'd you roll?
15.
15. That'll hit him. Roll me some damage.
Shit, hang on. I gotta go. Okay, so
Obligatory selfie. Hang on. Hey. Everyone smile. I know. I see you too, Hilo. I see you, Hilo. I love you too. All right.
Hold on, 4 helmets on.
Oh, is it again? Oh, hang on. Hang on.
oh wait, hit.
1, 2, selfie time.
So it's actually a 15 plus 6, so 21.
No, yeah, that really hits. That hits hard. Roll me some damage.
Yes.
Oh, and I have 2 attacks too. I forgot about that. So Sindo's just going at both gladiuses with him.
Okay.
6 plus 3, so 9.
Okay.
And then 8.
Okay. You hurt the guy pretty good.
Grasp, so, and Shocking Grasp is plus 5 to hit too, and then that's 2d8.
Roll.
If I have 2 weapon
You
fighting,
and-
does that mean I?
So 3 for Shocking Grasp. Didn't do it.
Ouch! That out of 2d8, that hurts. That hurts my heart, dude. That really does.
I know. I'm so sad. Oh wait, hang
Okay.
on. I bet you it's a lot.
Kitty cat. Okay.
It was 14 on the website, but apparently my dice don't like me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They are not fun.
Anyway.
All right. You
Light
jump out
melee.
of nowhere with both gladiuses in your hands, and you swipe down. You swipe down again, and you hit the Vegra with the ones with the whip. It screams and it reacts What's your hit points?
13.
Wait, your hit points are 13?
Oh, no. My armor class is 13, sorry. 56.
I was gonna say, holy shit, dude. How the fuck have you survived?
Oh.
1 second.
She's a tank.
With, like, no muscle.
High AC, man.
He whips you right in the face.
Don't even care.
Ouch.
The whip goes across your nose and across your eyes. You take 8 points of damage.
Fuck.
Ooh, that's got a scar.
Yeah, he got a good roll on you.
Well, did I do a good job on him?
Oh yeah, you did a great job of him. You like pretty much crisscross his back, right? But when he screamed, he reached over behind himself and just happened to catch a really good roll
Oh.
and get you right in the face. Which, when the whip goes across your face, Tazir grabs the whip with his hands. You see blood coming out of Tazir's hands as he yanks the entire whip. You realize the whip has been thorned. Tazir rushes into him. Nice. Elbows him in the throat. The Vagrant falls over down. Tazir pulls out his sword and just hacks into him. That ends his action. Wait, no, he gets a bonus action. Tazir screams as he reaches down and bites into the neck of the Vagrant. When
Yay.
he pulls back up, the head flops off in a different direction. As you see, he's in fully enraged. You gain a blood point for scrambled eggs. You now have the ability to rage if you so choose to, or you may hold on to it. It depends.
I'll hold on to it for a couple seconds.
There you go.
What's that?
All right.
What?
Don't do it.
Aaron, your turn. What's your hit point?
Sweet. Hold on. I don't know where this is on D&D Beyond.
It should
Armor
be
classes.
on your first page, like the top most. Was it? I don't know. I'd have to pull it up on my phone, but I can't.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't fucking know. My armor class is only 14, but that's okay because I'm an assassin and nobody gives a shit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, my dude.
Well, if you don't know, I don't know.
Yeah. Because I can't find it.
It should be.
Ah, wait. It went up to 33. There we go.
33. All right, cool. All right. What do you want to do? You see Tazir essentially gouging the throat with his own beak, his own mouth.
Beak. Sorry.
I mean,
Yeah, beak
they're-
now.
dragons are part avian, so it's isn't it
Okay.
beak?
Beak, I
I
guess.
don't know.
I
beak.
mean, they're lizard.
Yeah, right. It's weird.
All right.
Dinosaurs
So
had
how
feathers.
many are left, and how close is Tazir to the other?
There's
what the fuck?
3
Vagrant?
left that you can see as Tazir is just literally going off on one of the Vagra. The other 3 kind of turn and look. Their
That's
initiative.
what I'm saying. But how close is Tazir? Because then I could use sneak attack. This is the reason why I'm asking.
Oh no, the one that Tazir is working on is dead.
I know, but I'm saying how close is he to the others?
Oh, in relation to the others. Okay.
Right.
You could get to there in a sneak attack if you wanted to.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
All right, roll me some damage. Roll me to hit first.
Okay.
I'm still using first edition AD&D terminology, and I know that now. Old
Does
school
a 19
Grognard,
hit?
man. 19 will hit. All you need is a 15 to hit these guys. They
Okay,
kind of
good.
suck.
All right. Let's see here. I have. Let's go ahead and go with the twisted titty.
All right, you throwing them?
Can I have one in each hand?
How many attacks do you have per round now?
Because of the sneak attack, I think initially I just have 2, and then it goes back to 1.
Okay. Go for it. Roll me 2 roll me 2 20s.
Okay. Here is the game plan. We'll see if it actually gets out that way. I actually want to stab one with a twisted titty and then actually slice with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
15.
All right, that hits 1.
16 actually.
Okay, they both hit. Roll me some damage.
All right.
But they're not, and you just slashed them. You didn't throw the knives, so they're not going to twist. So you can't get the bonus. The D4
Oh
bonus.
no, that's
Okay.
I figured. It's just the D6, correct?
Correct.
Do you
3.
get more at level 5?
I'll have to check it later.
4.
4 total.
I'm seeing 3 and 4 because
Oh,
I had
7
2.
total. Okay. All right. You make him upset, right? You sneak up, you stab into him a couple times in the back. It turns around and it screams and it tries to backhand you, but you see where his hand is coming, almost like it's going in slow motion, and you're able to duck yourself out of the way in this Matrix style kind of like awesome move.
Yeah.
You know, you totally. All right, that's it for you. So Florian, fuck you, misses completely.
Florian.
I'm not even going to. No.
The dice are in
Adria.
timeout.
They're in timeout. Adria, your turn.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
If I cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, can I also attack with my shield as a bonus action?
No.
So I only have one
Your
bonus
bonus actions cancel out.
Okay. So I only have one bonus action. So if I bonus action Shillelagh, and then on my next turn, because Shillelagh will still be active,
Mm-hmm.
I can then throw or do the shield, yes?
Yes. You could use a shield as an action if you wanted to. You could. You can use your shield as a reaction, but something has to happen to you first.
Right. Does the shield have limited uses?
No, you can use a shield as much as you want. Consider it
Okay.
a weapon.
Okay.
But there is a 30% chance that it will do something completely off the wall every time you use it.
Okay. Then I'm going to... I'm going to cast Shillelagh, just so it's ready.
Bonus or action?
A bonus action is... Oops, sorry. So bonus action Shillelagh, so it's ready to go if I gotta smack a bitch. But I would like to instead cast Ice Knife and throw it at the one that has been hit already.
Okay. The one that Aaron's working on?
Somebody hit somebody.
Yeah. All right, roll me some 20s.
Do it.
15.
That hits.
Ooh,
Damage.
not great. Oh, but hey, 7.
7.
Yep, I only cast it at first level.
It is not happy. When you throw the knife at it, it goes right back in the small of the back. Misses the spinal column, but gets right into the blade of the shoulder. That little area that really sucks when you have like a twisted knot. And you have to use a goddamn tennis ball to get it out. You know what I mean? That spot.
Trap.
That's exactly where you get them. And it is not happy. It screams. Anything else you can do this turn?
No, I use my bonus action to have Shillelagh and like be enchanted,
All right.
ready to go.
They go. And the two you don't see go.
Oh, by the way, I stayed away. Like I'm backwards. Not backwards. I'm a ways away. I didn't charge up.
I'm going to send you guys a picture in group chat. Just because I want you to understand how much my dice fucking suck.
I'm so happy.
I'm not. This kind of sucks.
I already took 8 points of damage on my first turn.
Yeah, fuck my dice. Right?
You
Fuck
get
my
double
dice.
ones or something.
You'll see. I just sent it to you. along with my notes as well. I should have done that probably. I fucking suck rolling right now.
We'll ignore the notes. Promise.
Well, you're gonna find out tomorrow anyway, so we play tomorrow.
Yeah, so we
I
have
have
to
the
start.
gallbladder this time, so I'm muting myself and gonna go pee.
Okay, no worries. Can you still hear?
Yes.
I'll still be here.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, it's your turn next, so we have to wait till you come back. I'm sorry.
Aren't you rolling for the assholes first?
Did you see the rolls I made?
Yeah, so they count. So what do they do?
So tell us what they do. It'll take me like
Does
2
anyone
minutes.
have an AC lower than 12?
No.
No.
Then,
No.
Crystal, it's your turn. They fucked up that pattern.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
That's why I was
first of
like,
all,
oh my god, I fucked up so bad.
We are
Uh,
so sad.
I don't forget. I forgot what color my Fey Dragon is.
Oh yeah.
Down.
Is it green, orange, blue?
I want to say green.
It was
Oh,
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's not old, but he's young, but not young. You know what I mean?
Okay.
18.
I want to say in his 20s,
Oh, no, never
I
mind.
think.
I remember that he was like middle-aged adult.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so that would make him like greenish,
Yeah,
probably.
more of a teal green.
Okay. Just for combat and for doing stuff
Mhm.
whenever. I'll deal with that later. First of all, I'm gonna give Mackenzie. I'm going to. Of course, I'm riding on Midnight the Storyteller, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull forward my djembe, and I'm gonna start playing on it, and use that to give Mackenzie her bardic inspiration.
Nice.
So she gets an additional 1d8 to a roll, basically an ability, a skill check, or an attack.
I don't know where my
Um,
thing is.
So
I found it.
you can roll that 1d8 after you roll the roll. So say you make a roll, you're like, I don't think that's gonna hit. You can roll the 1d8 and add it to it.
Yeah. Bardic inspiration is titties. It's awesome.
Fucking awesome. Then, because that's my bonus action, how far apart are the shitheads that we're fighting?
Well, one's down. You would say a good 8 feet from each other. They were
Okay.
pretty close, trying to corral the victims.
And the victims are in there too.
The victims are in there too. Like, there's 2 on one side of the line, 2 on the other side of the group. But they're pushing through as the fight is going on, and 2 more appeared out of nowhere.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a vicious mockery on one of them.
I love that.
I'm gonna tell him. Let's see. I was going to say that his face will hit the dirt as quick as his friends, basically. Something
Okay.
to that effect.
Let's
Yay.
roll that.
Or will all of your faces hit the ground as fast as your friends?
Okay.
Something like that.
Remind me what that does.
The
The mechanics for it. I know what it does. Remind me of the mechanics.
String of insults. All right. He has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack
Ooh.
before
If
the
he
end of its
failed-
next turn.
Yay.
Oh, he actually takes 2d4 now because I'm
2d4?
fifth level.
Ooh.
You want to roll? You want me to roll?
I can roll if I can find a fucking d4 in this
I
mess.
mean,
Where's
he
my
rolled a 4,
D4?
so I'm pretty sure that failed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. He took 6,
6 damage.
and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Aaron, you look so mad in your little owl
You
thingy.
say that to him, and his face enrages, almost like he's going into a rage. But instead of having all the bonuses to rage, he trips over himself, and he just can't seem to get his shit together. All right, is that your turn?
That's it.
All right, go pee.
Yay!
All right, top of the round. Mackenzie, your turn.
I want to try to do the. Am I close to the one that she cast Vicious Mockery on? Or am I
Yes.
close to any of them? So, am I facing front or behind him?
Yeah, it's more to the side, like an offside like this, but for the most part, it wouldn't cost you anything to turn and attack.
So, I want to put one of my Gladiuses, like, underneath his rib cage and kind of, like, push forward, and then do the other one, like, through the side of his neck.
Okay, those are both called shots.
Never mind that.
Well, no, you can do it. It's just
I mean,
difficult.
Can I not do a cold shot?
You have bardic. You remember you have bardic
Oh,
inspiration.
it's not gonna hit either way.
I mean,
Why not? Okay, you know what? Fine. It's technically with the bardic inspiration, it's a 9.
God
That-
damn.
damn woman! Holy shit! Oh, a natural one.
Natural 1.
Oh, you
That's
shouldn't
a
have used the
whole
bardic.
different ball of wax right there.
Well, I didn't want to use it.
Wait,
no, hang on.
wait. You can go ahead and still have inspiration points, right? Go ahead and use it for a
I
reroll.
Hold on.
do. I
Was
reroll
the-
that crap.
Was the attack a 1, and then you rolled bardic inspiration?
Yeah, can I not do that? I didn't.
Unfortunately, once you roll, that's it, man.
If you wouldn't have said anything, we wouldn't have had to do that.
I thought I had to use it on my next one.
No, you can
No,
hold
you
the
can
bardic
save
inspiration.
it.
Yeah, you can save as long as you want. But my question is this: when you rolled to attack, did you get a 1?
Yes.
Okay, that wasn't your bardic. Yeah, that. Hold on to your bardic inspiration. That's
Okay.
pointless to use it. You
So
pretty
bad.
much botched that attack. Don't you
Yeah.
get 2 attacks, or is it 1 attack per round?
I do. I get 2 attacks.
What's the second attack?
Do I roll again or?
Yeah, roll again.
Oh, that's a 15.
15. All right.
That's a
You
little.
take one of your gladiuses and you come in and you slice down the Varga. When you come with your second attack in, it literally grabs the sword and throws you back. One of your gladiuses goes falling out of your hand and thunks in the ground. The wet, muddy ground, about 10 feet from you.
Can't be scrambled eggs though. So the other one
Not
then.
scrambled eggs.
Okay.
You still have scrambled eggs in your right hand. It was your left hand, your offhand. Is that it for you?
So I have no more actions.
Okay.
Oh, can I you guys should I invoke rage or no? Or should I save it?
I think I would save it because they're going down pretty quickly at the moment.
Okay. I'll save it.
And also, I've got 12 minutes, so I'd save your
Okay,
rage.
never mind.
It's
I'll
gonna be a
save
quick
it.
battle.
Okay, sorry. Ignore me.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. But you do only have one gladius in your hand right now because the natural one, he literally slapped that sword right out of your hand, went flying, and now it's in the dirt. Tazir goes and almost takes that guy who assaulted you to his knees. He comes in with rain, swipes down, and almost takes off an entire arm. As the sword hits, you can see the bone break and part of the tendons rip apart as the Varga screams. Aaron, your turn.
That made me lose my hood. Just saying. I lost my fucking mind. Alrighty. Okay, so wait. Twisted Titty is in 1, so I'd have to roll
you
an extra
throw?
d.
No, because you didn't throw. You attacked with him, remember? So
I thought I'd like stabbed with the one, so it's in there, and then I slashed with the other.
no, the twisted titties only work when you throw them, and they stick unless you say outright, "I'm gonna leave this inside them."
Oh, because I
You
didn't
gotta
say
let me
leave it
know,
inside.
otherwise I don't know how to paint the scene.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's
We'll
okay.
just do it this time.
Do
It'll
this
be
time.
fine.
Don't do this.
Can I go ahead and use the sneak attack as well?
Go for it.
This time I am going to leave in one. I got a 15.
Yes.
You
Alright,
said you
so
left
that's
one in.
This is I just rolled for the one that I'm going to be leaving in.
Okay.
And then I got the other one that I'm just gonna try to slash, stab, do something.
Okay. Go for it.
And that is another 15.
Alright. So
Ooh.
roll me some damage.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Keep in mind, one of the titties is inside dude's body cavity.
But it
Probably.
hasn't started doing the D4 damage
It's
yet.
not.
It's
No,
the
this next turn. Next turn it'll
Is-
start
is-
D4.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Right. 6.
Nice.
I'm so
Okay.
pumped.
Was that 6 total, or is it 6 for 1?
6 for one. 4 for the other.
Okay. You land both the daggers in really sensitive areas of his body. The one you leave right here. The other one, you kind of slice over and slice back, giving a nice cut into the kidneys. All right. Whoops, shit.
He's not gonna live much longer.
Oh, like maybe 2 minutes. Not even that.
Lauren's fucking useless.
Like a
So
baby donkey.
anyway, going on to Adrian. Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go up. I have a feeling that I'm close enough to get
Yeah.
there.
You're within
Um,
movement range. You're fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up and smack a bitch with Shillelagh.
Do it.
All right. You
Break
smack
his
him.
jaw.
Roll me some 20s.
17.
Roll me some damage.
11.
Ooh.
Okay.
I smack a bitch.
When you smack a bitch with Shillelagh, you smack a bitch's brains right out of their ears.
Hell yeah, Shillelagh for the win.
The bitch goes down, and now you have a dead green dragonborn at your feet as its last parts of its life are twitching out. You hear some screaming from behind you, right? As more of Clan Rat that have other Vegra pulling them out and just going to town with their javelins and shit like that. Apparently, there are about a lot more than what you saw initially.
I would
The entire
like to.
clan-
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I would like to use the shield as a bonus action, throw it or something.
Okay.
Because it'll come back to me, right?
The shield never leaves you. Think of it like once the shield forms, like Captain America, you throw it. There's a tether parted to you.
Yeah.
It's a limited range, about 30 feet, roughly.
Okay.
You can extend it to 60 feet, but you reduce the damage because you're reducing itself.
Okay.
It has to be attached to you,
Okay.
so you can't do
I'm
that.
assuming
yet.
there's somebody in.
Oh yeah,
within
yeah. There's
30
like
feet.
4 more people in front of you that you can
I would
get.
like to.
Most of the slaves are now cowering. They're scared. They're trying to hold it all together. Just trying to say they're trying to minimize themselves so they don't get caught in the crossfire.
Gotcha. I'd like to do the attack with the shield to somebody else. I don't know what you want me to roll. I don't know
Roll
what you want me
20.
to do.
Roll with
Do I have
advantage.
anything to add?
Just roll with advantage.
Ooh, that's not good. I don't get any pluses. If I don't get any pluses, then it's gonna be bad. Oh,
You get to roll with advantage.
with advantage, it's 4.
God damn.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Okay.
That sucks.
That didn't. do
You
shit.
throw your shield, and this being the first time you've actually had command of your shield, you're still not in sync with it quite yet. When you throw it, and roll me a 30% percentile. 2.
A percentile.
Yeah, rolling 2 20s. Sorry, 2
So a
10s.
D100.
Yeah, D100. If it's under 30 or 30 and under, let me know.
It's under 30. Oh. Oh man.
Shit. This is not gonna be good.
As long as it doesn't hurt me.
It doesn't hurt you at all.
No.
Takes off the heads of one of the slaves.
Now they're gonna kill me. The freaking Tazir's friends are gonna kill me.
What?
They're not gonna kill you. It was an accident.
Was it a child?
Shit happens in battle, man.
Shit happens in battle. No, it wasn't a child. It was a middle-aged man who's rather handsome, losing his hair up in here, kind of going gray right here with a lot of tattoos and a really nice skull shirt.
So
You know?
Ah,
You killed me, essentially. Right?
I killed
You killed the
Chris.
NPC, Chris. Thanks, Adria. I thought we were friends, man.
yeah. Well, shit happens in battle.
Should have been. That's kind of
Ah,
like
all right.
catchphrase with you guys. Shit happens in battles, right?
Shit happens in
All
battle.
right.
Give
These
me a
guys
t-shirt for that.
were left.
With like Bathira just going like, whoops.
Just kidding.
1, 2, 3, 4. So,
That was funny, you guys.
Yeah.
Crystal, the one that you cast your
You
spell
want-
upon threw its whip, or took its whip out and struck you with it.
Okay, as a response,
Mhm.
I'm doing cutting words.
Okay.
If you were any uglier, you might be a challenge to fight. So cutting words, as a reaction when a creature that's not immune to being charmed, you can see
Okay.
within 60 feet, makes an attack roll, ability check or damage roll, you can expend 1 use of Bardic Inspiration, roll the die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
All right. What do I subtract from it?
What is my Bardic die right now? I think it might actually be 2d8 right now.
Ooh.
It's a good roll if you can get it, man.
Yeah, right.
If you were any uglier, you'd be a challenge to fight.
Let me double check on that.
He rolled a 19. You just need to roll high enough to reduce it down to where it doesn't hit you.
Wow.
Yay.
Bards are badass in 5e, man, if you know how to play them. They really are.
Yep.
I mean, they're not as good in battle, but
Yeah, if you can get creative with it, you could.
Bardic Inspiration. Yep. Nope. It becomes a D8. Let's see.
What's your
Bardic
AC?
Inspiration becomes a D8. Let me check on that. 14.
14?
Plus.
So you just gonna get a 5.
I don't know if that includes my 2 decks, but whatever. And I got a 5.
Okay. You say that to him as he's whipping his whip at you, and in true kung fu movie style, he loses his concentration halfway through it, and you grab the whip with your hand. Some of Clan Roth will look at you with like, fuck. That kind of look on their face, like, holy fuck, that is cool. Minute the storyteller, you hear, and you know that he's saying a fine pivot to our story. Anything else you can do?
Not as a response to his attack.
Okay, cool. But do you lose the attack at all?
Nope, that was just as a reaction.
All right, so you still have your action, correct?
Yeah, I'll still have my action on my turn.
Go for it. Your turn.
All right, awesome sauce.
He was the
So-
only one to hit.
As a reaction, let's see. Ooh, what can I do to fuck his world up? Is he the only one left?
He's one of the only ones left. Clan Ratha is really going nuts. Like you've seen barbarians go raging. You've
Mhm.
never seen this. They are rabid, beyond fury. They are fighting their enemies.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just use Thunderclap on him.
Okay.
How close are we to you?
Can we assist you?
Can you get a
Actually, no.
reaction from that? That's the thing.
I have one twisted titty left, my friend.
That one gladiator.
Let me see if there's a save on Thunderclap. He has to do a Constitution save.
All right. I'm pretty sure a 6 does not save shit. So you guys,
Rightly so.
it's like a pattern with you guys. It's like I roll like shit. You guys roll great. I don't understand.
Because we're
6.
adorable.
So what's
The
my
power
damage?
of vaginas.
He takes 6.
Damn.
Take 6 damage. He was hurt pretty bad.
I'll give you boobs.
When you do thunderclap, you do it close enough, you see blood come out of his ears, and his eyes kind of roll back in his head as he falls down, limping like this. I will give you a bonus action to end his life if you want to. So to quote Matt Mercer, how do you want to do this?
You could get Midnight to snap.
I'm just gonna-
stomp his skull in. Wow.
Since I am on Midnight, I never got off my horse.
Okay.
I'm going to do that. I'm gonna have Midnight rear up and stomp him in the head and just squish his head
Squish it.
Okay.
Do it.
like a fucking watermelon.
Once the thunderclap causes his eardrums to explode, he falls down and he's shaking like this. Midnight the Storyteller jumps up. I do not condone slavery! Starts smashing and smashing in. Think of the Black Stallion when he attacked the Cobra. Remember that? That's exactly what he's doing. He's just sitting there and just smashing and smashing and smashing. You look about you and you realize the battle is over as Clan Ratha has come in. This war party of Clan Ratha has come in and pretty much gone to a level of anger and devastation you've never seen before. These guys did not play around. You see Leah go through each one of the slaves or the village people and remove the collars. Sometimes she has to cut. Sometimes she has to unwind. She just does whatever she does. There's much crying. There's much screaming. Unfortunately, the person you killed, Adria, had a family of 4.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
On the good side, they don't know what happened. No one
Okay,
really
good.
knows what happened.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
The battle was pretty chaotic. It was short, but it was chaotic.
I'm gonna be like, oh,
You took the fucker's
I
head right off, dude. Well done, man.
couldn't have
Blame
done
it on
that
the
to one of
Vigra.
them that I wanted it to.
I mean, again, as you get better with the Touch of the Varden, you will have less and less of it acting wild. Once you get to a certain level, it will no longer act wild. But for right now, because you're at level 1, you just first starting walking down this path, it's going to be a little wild. You know? You don't have full control over it yet. So this is to be expected. What do you guys want to do afterwards? Battle's
Free the
over.
slaves?
You freed the slaves. They're freed.
Make sure they're okay.
You do what you can for them. They still can see the lighted pyres of the crucified people on the road out of the village. Most of Clan Ratha gets on their horses and move on in intense pursuit of the rest of the Vagra. Raza and Aliyah look at Tazir as Tazir mounts his horse. And the rest of you mount your horses. Raza says, brother, we go. We hunt. And he holds out his spear. Tazir pulls one of his spears out, and they touch the tips of their spears. And they both put him back. I wish you, friends, fortune. Raza looks at the rest of you. Good luck. And it was good hunting with you. He starts riding off. Aaliyah turns and looks at you all. I wish you well on your journey. Her linger gazes at you for a brief second, Adria. It seems you've listened.
I think I
Dreams
did.
are important, don't you think?
What
They often
did
give
you
us
say?
dreams are important, don't you think? They often give us insights to what we are feeling and thinking.
Yeah, I would say so. I agree.
Now you
funny.
dream too, until the two become one. She reels her horse around. She takes off. in the
I'm gonna
distance.
yell to her, but what does yours do?
You feel an emotion being sent back to you of amusement. And that same annoying coyness that Aaliyah gave you the night before.
All right. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I don't know how to interpret dreams. Tells me
Bye,
what the
bitch,
dream
bye.
fucking means.
Bye, bitch, bye, right? You
Read
guys
between the lines.
do what you can to help the villagers. They're, for the most part, grateful. I mean, they've got dead family members. They were raided. They don't know why, and they think there's some missing from their village. But you do the best you can to explain to them what's going on, what had happened, why the crucified had to be burned. You do what you can to try to help them. And you journey on. It takes you another week. A week of adventures here and there, small things happening, more insights into the two children, till finally you come across a small bluff that overlooks a wide and vast ocean. As you look up the coast, you see what looks like what can only be described as a metric fuck ton of ships. Ships out in the sea. Ships that are inside the ports. Ships that are inside trolling and
I think we reached
harvesting
your
fish.
destination.
You hear
True.
Florian say to you, Annabelle, Sister, we are home. Do you remember anything? You gaze across the fords. You gaze across what you see the villages down by the side, the wharfs and shit like that. And nothing brings a memory to you. This is it's like the first time we've ever seen this. Further off in the distance, you see a magnificent house / port / palace. It's a very unique creation. Florian tells you that is home. This is where mother and father live. Where you grew up. Do you not remember anything, sister? And nothing. The only dreams you've had were the dreams of the eye, the statue, and that fucking weird glade with a little bear with a sword and shield and the helmet.
Oh, so I see that? I've seen that? Or
You've seen that too, yes.
Oh,
That
okay.
bear is always in every one of your dreams, except for Aaron's. Aaron keeps dreaming about drowning.
I
And I
thought
was in the glade, but I didn't see the bear.
You didn't see the bear. You knew the bear was there. You knew something was there. You've gathered from all you guys talking that you think it's the bear too.
I'm
So
thinking the
Sindel
Pookie Bear is
saw
the one
it.
that grabbed my hand.
Do what now?
I'm thinking
So
Pookie Bear is the one that grabbed my hand.
Possibly. You
So
don't know.
Sindel saw the tree and all that stuff too?
Sindel has been the closest to the tree, to the little boy sleeping in the tree's roots, and to the bear. The bear does not kick you out. The bear... You kick yourself out as you try to react. You see the sword, you see the bear staring at you, and you kind of wake yourself out. But you've gathered that the bear is not kicking you out. You yourself are trying to... You freak out. And you freak out. You freak yourself out. But the bear has kicked everyone else out.
You panic and run. That's
And
what
when you
it sounds
panic
like.
and run, the dream changes back to you being in the tomb, and the eye coming out of the statue, and the eye attacking you, and the eye chewing your own eye out. The last dream you have is the eye chewing your eye out and putting itself in. And that's where we're going to stop right now. You now know the origin of your eye. Well,
Ish.
you know kind of, sort of what happened.
What happened?
I dropped
have
a
an
lot
idea.
of hints tonight.
Yes.
Now, I
I'm
am
a
free tomorrow night
Varden.
if you guys are up for it. Tomorrow,
I
if you guys want to,
110%. Let's
be.
go.
I should be.
should be.
The only thing I have going on tomorrow is I have a vet appointment at 3:30.
Oh, yeah, it would be fine. Wait, 3:30 your time is
My time.
5.
6:30 your time.
6:30 our time? Is 8 good?
Probably.
I should be
Okay.
home by 8. I gotta run it by my buddy and see what his plan is. But
Tomorrow, you will meet Olo and Maritza. And if you play the story right, you will understand the ascot. Tomorrow will be the big emotional drops.
oh god,
Lovely.
I'm
If
ready.
you play it
for
right.
If you play it right.
Well, you gotta play it right. If you start going off willy-nilly and going like visiting everything in the villages,
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
that takes time.
Then I'm going to grab Mackenzie by the hair and plop her ass down and tell her to behave. Like the child.
Mackenzie or
is.
Sindel?
Hold you over the shoulder and just be like, "We're going."
It's up
Right.
to you guys. Okay, I've got to log off. I've got to get up stupid early tomorrow morning. But
Good
all
night.
right, so
Sweet
8
dreams.
o'clock. 8 o'clock tomorrow.
ish. Yeah,
Ish.
should
8-ish.
be.
Yeah,
If
I have
something
Wednesday off.
changes, I'll let you'll know.
yeah. I've got Wednesday off, so I can do all night. So I'm good.
I don't.
All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Later, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Bye.
Yes.
Okay, I actually gotta go too. I need to make food because I've only had soup today and I'm done.
Go eat.
Yeah.
Silly girl.
I know. I'm so excited.
And I
for
have to
tomorrow.
go. I should go as well.
It's gonna be lovely. Okay, I
I'm
love
gonna
you.
do some research and
I love
stuff.
you.
So
I love
I
I love you too.
bye.
You're my heart.
Bye.
Guys, bye.
All right, y'all. I'm hopping off too. Love you guys.
Okay.